I definitely did that jump to the original. Yeah, all I smoke is good though. Hey, green roses, green roses. Yeah, all I smoke is good though. Hey, green roses, green roses, green roses. I'm smoking piff right out the zip, cause I can never trust a bitch. I'm so focused on my shit, so suck my dick and hush your lips. 93 is what I breathe, it's what I be, so what you need? I was born in 95, I'm too ahead of my time. Rain, 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 rain. Hello? Okay. I got it for the low, you watching me, just watch a hoe. You play with me, you gotta go. We throw up signs like Naruto. Drop a foe inside my 40, smack you with the bottle, bro. I'm a smoker until my body comatose. Even when I'm Holy Ghost, I'm blowing hoes of holy smoke. Yeah, I am my only hope. I'm the man, just ask your folks. Now they pay me for my quotes. You broke, you sell your homies dough. Hey. Hop out the porch, hop out the curb. Whoa, hey, serve you the word, just say the word. Whoa, whoa. It's so cold, make it say burn. Whoa, kill, can't run when I put on my fur. Whoa, hey, hop out the porch, hop out the curb. Whoa, hey, serve you the word, just say the word. Whoa, it's so cold, make it say burn. Whoa, kill, can't run when I put on my fur. I get high and read books. I am so fried, I'm cooked. Most of my partners is crooks. Pull up on you, now you're shook. I'm so plugged in with the Migos. Just go to play like I'm T.O. Shawty so bad that she Evo. But she love the green color, she go. My prices be high as my ego. I rap it and sell it, I got them burritos. I get a pack, make it big on. Bro, keep them shack at the free throws. Jason, my phone call me Stevie. Counting this guana, I'm sleepy. We got it looking too easy. Spilling the lean in my freezer. I ain't choose it, I was chosen. Now I'm ballin' like DeRozan. Diamonds singing like they frozen. Keep the stick, now I'm Moses. Born red and call me Otis. I'm a trapper, I'm a poet. Smoking on green roses. If a flower bomb, she my lotus. Hop out the porch, hop out the curb.
Whoa. Yeah.
Serve you the word, just say the word.
Whoa.
Wrist so cold, make it say burn.
They don't believe me.
Kill.
I think I'm gonna get into it today. I'm home, y'all. I'm back for the week, Jack. Who is trying to burn miles, bro? Who is trying to burn miles? You gotta let me know. Who trying to burn miles, Playboy? Playboy. Who's trying to burn miles? It ain't ready. It ain't here yet. Chill. We gotta take time because y'all out there giving up that goddamn booty meat. Jason Clark, that's how they do me. Who burning miles right now? Who need me to take it slow? Or y'all want to rush through this? Y'all want to take it slow? How y'all want to do this? Do you want to rush through this or take it slow? First of all, get all the Bluetooths together. Don't listen to me unless you're on your Bluetooth headset or the Bluetooth in your car or the Bluetooth in your truck. I deny you.
Yeah, back up the spot like I back up the dope. Back through the city, I'm back on good hope. Sippin' on yellow, these nigga like yo. Nigga one battle, that nigga get choked. Call me a monkey, I'm really insane. Nigga keep playing, we mix it like Kane. I'm in this bitch with my brother, Dwayne. Nigga one fight, he
Did you miss me?
pull out the snake. I come correct, I can't make no mistakes. She kissing girls, you know I got her straight. Came before now, you know that got her A. The Glock and the Chevy don't box like a Chevy. I threw her 5, now she hot and she ready. She cranking presents, she still love that Eddie. Eat up that box, I won't eat her spaghetti. Yeah. Suck the dick, sing my song, fuck her good, leave me alone. Nigga want smoke, then I'm bringing the bone. Pulling the party, I bring it along. I got hoes in this party, they
King, get off my live if you ain't got it coming through the Bluetooth, doggy.
the king on my own. I kiss that hoe in the cheek like she special. I could box you for free, but that beef gon' be extra. She bought me a Mirrors, this bitch can't be serious. She callin' my phone, asking questions, Alexa. Walk in the back of the bank like a teller. Yeah, dog in the spot like Cruella. That pussy retarded, so I call her Riri. She know when she see me, she bringing them. Fuck all that patience, I ran out of weight. Terabyte, baby. baby, I ran out of space. I hit the gas until I'm out of space. Sipping Bel Air cause I ran out of ace. Hit from the back, I'ma pull out a lace. If I'm eating cat, then I'm saying my grace. My birthday just passed, baby throwing that cake. Got my quarantine mask, fucking hoe staying safe. Yeah, back up the spot like I bag up the dope. Back through the city, I'm back on good hope. Sipping on yellow, these nigga like yo. Nigga one battle, that nigga get choked. Call me a monkey, I'm really insane. We mix it like Kane. I'm in this bitch with my brother.
Where do truckers meet up to give out that booty meat? I said it. I'm your news trucker man. I'm here to tell you the truth about the rebirth and the re-education, but it's only, y'all don't even know what it's only for. I'm gonna be quiet. Y'all don't know what it's only for. I'm just gonna shh. Y'all don't know what it's, who is it only for? Who is it only for? Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even remember, bruh. Y'all don't even know who it's only for. That's copyrighted, homie. I can't play that without getting banned. Truckers is meeting up at an alarming rate and Humpty Dumpty. But my thing is, do y'all know where they meet? I'm gonna put it at for the rookies. It's a place that they meet, bro. How are they even hooking up? Because when you at the truck stop, or you at the shipper, people act like they don't even want to be bothered. True or false? So how are these dudes, are these women seeing each other to even talk? Where is happening at? King, tell them where it is. Put you on blast. King, can you tell us where you meeting the meetings, man? Pressure. Hey. King, where are you meeting the biddies at? See, back in the day, in the days of old, I guess the lot lizard thing was needed. Man, that joint ain't needed no more. Danny on a job. That's not needed no more. You just gotta know where to look, man. And there's women out there that's just waiting to be inboxed, man. I don't know if they meeting up, but they dang sure sitting right there. Depend on your game. Depend on what your beard game about. You know what I'm saying? They say that the amazing thing about this is us as truckers, we lack focus. A trucker will lie to you, say, I'm out here working, man. I work hard. I do this, I do that. It's rough on the road. I'm here to say it don't look rough from where I'm sitting. Forget about it. Because I pay attention. I'm a student of the game of the rebirth. I know what y'all doing. I know where you at. I know where you at, where you in the camera, showing off the weave, showing off the body. I know where you at. Y'all want me to tell you. Danny, thanks for the cash app. They don't want me to. That's why I'm being quiet. I ain't gonna tell them everything. Not up front, bro. And if you do like to meet up, man, this is no telling y'all can't meet up. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I know what y'all doing with that. Pressure. I know what y'all doing to that now. Yeah. Danny, go on, tell him where you meeting up at. I need y'all to tell me first. King, where you meeting them up at? Where all the bad biddies at? That's waiting for the inbox. I'm not saying they humping. I'm saying I know where they at for you to go look at them. Forget about it. I'm telling you, they meeting up in record numbers, man. You understand that? You know I got paid $4.12. I'm telling y'all that nobody's worried about how much money people make anymore. Nobody's worried about what company is making money. Nobody's worried about hearing about how to make their bread on here no more. That's passe now. They use molasses now because it's thicker. You understand? They not worrying about, these new breed ain't worrying about no money. Danny, you ain't told us where the meetup's at. What you mean? A kill. That dude right there is the one who makes our music. Music you hear, Kill VCR with the wrench. I know where they at. So let's say I'm going to take myself out of being in a relationship today. And I want to find some women. Where are the women that do what I do? You hear me? Well, let's look. Let's see. Let's just look through a few videos, man, and see what we can see. Bam. What can we see? Look at my old lady. Where I'm trucking locks. Showing off her locks. Yeah, they out here, man. They showing it off, Playboy. It's all on TikTok, bro. If you ain't on TikTok and you out here hot sugar chasing, you tripping. Show her some love. That's Queet.Lasha. I ain't hating on nobody. Give it them follows. They out here, man. This is unprecedented, man. I mean, it's just rows and rows of them. Rows and rows of them. They got another driver. They out here, man. It's _ Nicole. Give her the love. They out here. I don't know. They could have men. I don't know. But you can't say, oh, they not drivers. Yeah, they are. She drive. It ain't hard to meet nobody out here. Look, in the sleeper. When I said it, I was crazy, bro. You don't got to holler at no chicks on no freaking, no truck stop. Dog, for what? They on here. In all their glory, bro. Look, you know, they work. Quince, apparently they, look, and she's shifting. More power to her. She's shifting. You can see her joint right there. Show her love. I'm not hating on none of these women. I want to get that clear. I ain't hating on none of these women. I want to make that clear. I'm just letting you know. Ain't nobody out here lonely, bro. Ain't nobody out here lonely. Dude, the spot is TikTok, man. That's where all of them at, man. These people got crazy numbers, bro. These drivers, bro. Queet Tasha, she freaking handstanding. I'm telling you, it's a whole new Mohican, bro. And there's no hate. Because if I was 20 back in my 20s, I'd be right on here, bro. I ain't hating. But then where they meeting up at? It's millions of videos. It just keeps going. All these United States. They driving. They in the sleeper. They think I ain't making it up. There go my old lady right there. She ain't showing no cheeks, though. She can't do that. She got to show some cheeks, baby. You out here showing work. They don't want to see that. Thought I made it up. I ain't make it up. If you a trucker, I ain't on TikTok. That's why you lonely. Because they out here, bro. They out here. So when I come to y'all and I say, why don't you go trucking? Now I'm subliminally talking to my young boy who watching. And they bring up sex. What you mean? It's right there. It's women out here. Get in that inbox. Nigga, holla at them. What you talking about? That's in the sleeper right there. Doggy. That's in the sleeper. What we discussing right now? You can no longer use that excuse that there ain't no women out here. What you mean? There's women out here. I'm looking at it. They get hundreds of thousands of views on here. It never ends, bro. I got 21,000 subs on here quick. I'm not showing you nothing scandalous. This is what they put out. Look at y'all. Quiet. Don't know what to say. I know a lot of y'all is resistance of going over to TikTok. These young girls ain't resistant to TikTok. They go right over there. That's where all of them at, bro. These drivers, they out here with the workout face. So when I come to you and I say, why don't you go trucking? Oh, man, I can't be out there. Ain't no biddies. What you mean ain't no biddies? I'm looking at biddies online right now. So when I tell y'all, listen, man, you can't come to me and tell me. You can't come to me and tell me that y'all lonely, bro. What you mean how you lonely? Explain that to me. How you lonely? It's a lie, bro. Larry Evans says, I own the Cash App game. $150 to the Cash App. The top contributors to the Cash App, Larry Evans. And Boosa at 5. That's always my guy. Do y'all really think? And I'm just being real with y'all. Do y'all really think that your uncles and that truckers out here not getting no butt? Now they say, well, TB, we want advice. What advice you need? Well, y'all doing good to me, right? I've said nothing bad about these women. I'm not here to discuss what material they are. That ain't my business. I got a woman already. I'm just saying, how can you come up to me and lie to me, tell me ain't no women out here, I won't be out there, I ain't gonna get no sex. See, I talk to my young boys, man. I talk to them. Hey, man, get on the truck. Nah, man, I gotta have all the biddies. Like, I can't do that. I be out there with no sex. Bro, it's women out here. Nah, ain't no women out here. What you mean ain't no women out here? It's women out here, bro. All shades, all shapes, all heights, everything you want. There's women out here, dog. You ain't gonna sit up here and tell me nothing different. Hey, Danny, if they can't keep their vulgarity together, ban them. What way is there to show them? And this type of activity, because we're here to speak life into. I'm not here to bash nobody. But this type of activity clouds your judgment. It clouds your mind, bro. It clouds your mind. Because I hope you don't think the dudes is out here doing any different. They out here extra spicy all day. This clouds your mind. So when I talk to you and y'all mind is on sex all the time, this must be the reason why. You're looking at butt on the internet all day. That's all you every time y'all stop the truck. I'm talking every single time y'all stop the truck. You hear me? I know what you're doing. You go right to your IG, or you go right to your TikTok, and you look at the opposite sex. That's what you do. That's why you don't have time to learn your clock. I said it. I said it. That's why when I ask y'all questions about your clock, you don't know shit in Patreon. Y'all don't know nothing. Well, you know, I mean, I don't really know it that well. How you don't know it that well? You've been driving for a year. What have you been doing with your time? See, I loop it back. What you been doing with your time? If you've been running by this clock every day, how do you not know it? How don't you know the clock? Did you do this every day? You view this every single day. It is impossible for you not to know your clock right now. What could y'all be doing? Because really, this is a rookie video. We talking about the old heads know how to make their money. These dudes out here for 3-4+ years, they know what they doing. So today we're not gonna get on them because they can look at this and still get where they going. They know the clock. They know the clock. Yeah, but I bet you the old heads looking at it too. And they should be looking at it. They know they clock so well, they early. You understand that? King gets to his place early. He earned the right to sit back, look at some cheeks. He where he's supposed to be. He know how to run a recap. That's not where the problem lies. The problem lies is the new rookies coming in. The rookies. When rookies come in and they see cheeks, they get distracted. Or muscles, because like I said, it goes both ways. When the rookies come in and they see this, they get distracted. This is a trucker hashtag. These are all truckers. They get distracted. So when I ask you, can you tell me, all right, cool. Well, I mean, how long were you in the sleeper? What you mean? You mean yesterday? No, I mean, you need to go to your Qualcomm. You got a Qualcomm, right? Yeah, you had a mega carrier, right? Yeah. How often, what's your sleeper time? For the past 5 days. Tell me your sleeper time for the past 5 days. Oh, and you say, and this is how I know, oh my gosh. You say, I don't know how to look that up. And I ask a simple question. What have you been looking at this whole year when you was driving? Someone tell me what they've been looking at. Well, you ain't been looking at how to do it. What you been looking at? You had to have been doing something. You had to have been looking at something. What have you been looking at for 300-something days? Doing this job every day that you don't know how to look through your Qualcomm? Look how quiet it is. Nobody send me a cash app, none of that. They don't like this conversation. Danny, this conversation's a bad one, bro. I'm telling you. They don't like this conversation. Because it's a simple question. What have you been looking at? And like I say, I don't blame these girls. Let me tell you why I don't blame them. They're bored in the truck. They playing with their phone. They doing whatever. But see, I'm not asking them. I'm asking you, young man, who's been here for this long and don't know how to. Because the funny thing about this, they know how to use their car. Women get their money together. They know what they're doing. That's one thing I know about women. Women gonna figure out how to make some money. They know how to run their clock. Women are more collegiate. They pay attention in class. You, young man, the majority of the rookies coming in are boys, men. What have you been looking at for the past year or two where you don't know your freaking clock? What you been watching? Why can't nobody tell me what they've been looking at? What y'all been watching? Let me open it. I want them to get all the love off of this. Like I said, I don't blame them. What you been watching? Danny, tell me what they've been watching. Come on now. I know you know. What could possibly have distracted y'all to the point where you don't even know how to run your clock? You trying to figure out how to get some money. Trucker Shorty, let me tell you how I know she knows her clock. She on vacation. She made enough money going on vacation. She went on vacation. J. Chanel did. Chantel. You ain't on vacation. You getting violations. You showing up late. All right, cool. All right, well, how many times did you stop in the past drive shift? Where do I see that? You don't know where to see that at? You don't know where to see that? If I could look into one of these young ladies' inboxes, I bet you it's atrocious. I'm not a woman. I can't hold them to blame. A woman has to do that. I can't do that. I can't hold them to blame. It is up to you to control your urges. Because you say, well, TB, I came here to learn how to make money. This is money. We're talking about money right now. You having control over your urges affects your money. You understand that? You too busy on here looking at them. Danny Lee, save them from themselves, TB. I appreciate you, Danny Lee. 25 to the cash app. That's why I tell y'all, when I act the way I act when I talk to y'all, it's because y'all act like I can't see what's going on. Y'all act like I don't know what I'm doing. Like I'm a fool. I ain't never seen this stuff before. Like I'm new to it. Okay, Mike, I see you. Look, Jay Odom know where to go look at it. Jay Odom know how to look at his time. Show them love. They got enough time to do this. They must know they clock. Show them love. Follow them on TikTok. No hate. Because if they weren't doing this, you'd been looking at porn. I know what y'all be watching. I'm sorry, Danny. Oh, Danny Ellie. I'm sorry. Lee's more better. You just Danny Lee now. Like, it sounds easier to roll off the tongue. I'm sorry. I ask y'all simple ass questions. Send me your logs. It takes you 2 days to get back to me. What was you watching in between you supposed to get back to me and send me your logs? That's sassy.trucker. Go follow her on TikTok. Like I said, I don't fault them. They're just expressing themselves. They doing their thing. Y'all watching them, but see, they got their money together. Where your money at? She tanker. She on top of the tank working. You looking at her, but you ain't on time. I'm confused. And you don't see how this is money. Can everybody here tell how this is money advice? What do I need to speak to you about money advice for when you're distracted? That's a dope ass hoodie she got on. That Nickelodeon hoodie's hard. I can't hate on her from that. Y'all distracted. Look at yourself. Distracted. She out there working. Yeah, but they shouldn't be putting it up. No, you should have control over your urges and get you some money. You should be able to tell me in the past two weeks how much wasted time you wasted in the sleeper. In the past 2 weeks, how many times did you go off duty doing drive shifts, and how much time did you wait off duty them extra times on drive shift? You should be able to total them up for 2 weeks and tell me how much time you wasted for 2 weeks. Then multiply that by how much money you make per mile and tell me how much money you lost. You should be able to tell me that. You should be able to tell me that. I'm on there too. I did a skit on there. This the skit me and my old lady did on there. This got a couple thousand views. I forgot how many views it got.
Lady Truckers be live.
Okay, all right. Excuse me.
Here you go. What can I do you for?
These chains need to be off this truck. You just sitting up front. You get back there, get them chains off. Them chains ain't ready yet. It's time to go.
The chains been put up. Binders been put up.
Who put these chains up for you?
I'll put these chains up for me.
You did it for yourself, huh?
I did it for myself. I can't do it for nobody else. I gotta do it for myself.
I'm just saying, the other trucks, they already gone. You still sitting here. Maybe this ain't for you. You understand?
Well, I mean, sometimes, you know, you gotta save the best for last.
Is that right? Well, you so worried about being cute. Everybody else gone already. We ain't paying no attention. And you ain't getting no detention over here. You ain't getting no layover. You ain't getting none of that. So I suggest you get your work done, get on out of here. That's what I say.
But you not getting my work done for me, so I don't understand.
Well, I'm not here to do the work for you. You're an equal woman out here trying to do a man's job. You know how your stuff done already.
So let me ask you something. Where your truck at?
I was going to get into it back in the day, but I ain't do it because I had a little precipitation in my knee, you know what I'm saying? But if I didn't, I'd have gave you a run for your money.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Well, how about you not give me a run for my money and go ahead and run away from the truck so I can go ahead and get my work done?
See, I figured I'd put up wholesome content. That's what I figured. I'm putting up wholesome content. I can't compete with what the girls is doing on here. I can't compete with what the girls is doing on here. Not at all. I'm putting up wholesome content, thinking, okay, I get a laugh or two. I do some skits or whatever like that. You know? That's what I figured. But, come on, bro. You know? Look at that. That one got 100,000. That got 400,000 views. Truckers on TikTok, bro. That's where they at. That's where they meeting up at. Let's type in Lady Trucker. Because I know what y'all be looking up, bro. I know what y'all be looking up. When I ask y'all, how do you do something and you don't know? This is what I believe y'all are doing. This is what y'all are watching. Y'all watching this. Y'all not paying attention to how to get better. This is what y'all watching. All day long. Y'all not paying attention to how to get no money. Can't be. Y'all out here watching butt. That's what y'all watching all day. And this, like I said, I give them more power to, because I'm not a person who holds anybody accountable but men, because I'm a man. I don't get involved in who should be posting what and when they should supposed to be posting. They have a right to post this stuff. Just like pornography has the right to post pornography. Right? You're supposed to be the one that's in control of your own faculties. Y'all are not in control of your own faculties. Y'all not out here trying to make no money. That's the truth. Don't come to me and tell me your company sucks if this is all you watch all day. You ain't learned nothing on how to learn how to make no money yet. You haven't done none of that. This why you don't know what's going on. You're too busy watching Cheeks all day. Hope you ain't think the white biddies won't showing no cheek meat. They out here showing it too. Ain't no difference. And half of y'all in relationships shouldn't be watching this mess anyway. That's the truth. I said it. I got a simple question. Why should you only drive an hour and 45 minutes a day? I'll wait. It's for the rookies. Why should you only drive 8 hours and 45 minutes a day? Now we're in the advice portion. And I could tell this pissed people off. I only had 3 cash apps. I can tell. Y'all don't like this conversation. And I knew it was going to get to this point where I was going to start digging into y'all and y'all wasn't going to like it. Why should you only drive 8 hours and 45 minutes a day? Look how quiet it is, bro. I'll wait. Because now I'm about to tell you how to make some money. Now I'm about to tell you how to make some money real quick. I'll wait before I explain to them why they should. Because you come here, you get a laugh or two, but we get to that money eventually. I got all the new bars up. The super chat bar is up, which tracks the super chats. Everything's up now. It took me a minute to figure all that crap out, bro. It took a minute to figure that out, but I figured it out. If you don't like what I said, you're more than welcome to call in right now. Okay, let's read it. Recaps. You'll never run out of hours for recaps. Roll on recaps. See, some people know. Wilson know. Recaps. No reset. No 34-hour reset. Because that's how old legends run. You can recap. Run off recaps. Okay, we know that. Why should you run off recaps? Why should you run off recaps? What's the reason? Why? Tell the rookies why. Because I'm going to be real with you. They don't know, bro. They out here OTR and not making no money. They don't know. Terrence Evans for the Burning Miles. Appreciate the love, my guy. Terrence Evans. Do you know how much game they giving y'all in the comments right now? Look how much game they dropping in the comments, man. We get out around here. This is where you come to learn how to make some money. Get the cheeks out your mind, bro. You believe trucking, you just drive like you don't have to study this. You got to study this. You got to know what you're doing. Stay moving. More miles, more load opportunity. More miles, more money. So let me ask y'all a question. If you talking to a year rookie, young man, vibrant and virile, he don't have no idea how to run recaps. He been driving for a year. What does that make y'all think? I got a better one. How long does it take for you to learn how to do recaps for real, if we think about it? You should know how to do recaps by what month? By what month? Not even a whole. A Breezy says you should know how to recap in a month. Less than a month. 2 to 4 months. By second month. By the end of month 1, 2 months. King says month 1. We'll say, all right, well, let's come up with a good number. Everybody says different things. But we'll say at the bare minimum, 4 months, you should know how to run a recap. Mando, that's how I feel. I feel your trainer should teach you this from the jump. But your trainer's too busy just running you into the ground to get the money. Exactly, Mbusa. No, it's not. 757. No, it's not. Because if you were interested in making your money, because y'all are online anyway. You're online. We know you're online. We just seen what was going on. You're online. You're just not looking at anything that tells you anything. Because there's a million videos tell you how to run a recap. Even if your trainer and your school taught you nothing about your clock, you could have came to any place and figured out your clock. If you really wanted to know. You didn't do that. That's not what you're looking at in the truck. I said it. You're not looking at that in your truck, are you? Because let's say you learned nothing. You've learned nothing from your trainer, from your trucking school. All you know how to do is not crash and back. That's it. You know how to run through a few cities, but they didn't talk about the money. You weren't interested in figuring it out? Because when you was looking for soggy bad meat, you found it, didn't you? Let's get no. Let's get down to the real. When you was looking for that soggy bed meat, you knew exactly where to go get it. You knew exactly where to find it. Exactly. You knew exactly where to find it. So don't tell me, oh man, my company never told me about the pay scale. What? I'm going to say this and it may sound strange. You weren't interested in the pay scale. You weren't. That's why you don't know it. You weren't interested in the pay scale. You weren't interested in how you get paid your detention. You weren't interested in layover pay. You weren't interested in your fuel bonus. You weren't interested in your safety bonus. You weren't interested in your completion bonus. You weren't interested in none of that. You don't know how many times they give you a cent raise a year. You don't care. You don't know the sweet spot of your truck to make sure you get your fuel bonus. You don't check none of the messages that come through. You don't do none of that stuff. That's 25 points you were supposed to hit to make sure you make some money. You haven't learned the spirit of each city to know when to drive in and when to drive out. None of that stuff. You don't care about none of that stuff. You just hold the wheel and look at butt. That's what you do. And then you want me to come on here and say it is the young lady's fault because they're showing it online. No, you're looking at it. They're not forcing you to look at that stuff. You're looking at that. And if they weren't posting that crap, y'all would have been looking at anything else. Basketball wives, porn, ESPN layouts. Y'all been looking at something else. It don't matter. That's what you're into. You don't want to know how to make no money, bro. That's the truth. You're not trying to run. You're not trying to run tighter. You're not trying to get better and more strategic at the way you run. You're not doing any of that stuff. How many times a day in a full drive day, where it's just nothing but driving across the country, how many times a day should you stop? What's the maximum amount of times you should go on break? Besides your 30-minute break. And Boosa, quiet, pressure. What's the maximum of the times you should be on break for the day? A full drive day. Oh, snap. I ain't even see you in there, King. You got to text me, bro.
No. You should know.
They can't see you, but they can hear you.
Okay, so look. Is we still talking about recaps?
We talking about recaps and looking at booty meat.
Squash the booty meat. That ain't gonna get you paid.
Squash the booty meat? What?
Nah, squash the booty meat. We ain't got time for that unless you balling out of control. But that's neither here or there right now, right?
Okay.
So listen. Only reason why I say 1 month is because
hold on. We skipping. And I like the Kenworth you rock, and I hope you didn't think I didn't know that was a Kenworth. I'm paying attention.
Man, anyway. I know you see the seat.
First of all, run them your resume. These are new subs, man. They don't know who you are. How long you been driving?
11 years.
11 years.
11 years, man.
You've done maybe company 12. And lease before?
Yeah, I did all that, man. All that, owning trucks. I did it all. Do it all.
So what you saying is from a straight up veteran perspective?
Right.
Go ahead, say what you got to say.
So, so only reason why I say 1 month is because 1 month you got a 70-hour clock to run on every week, right? 70 hours all they give you. All I
Mm-hmm.
know for them to give you. So let's just say you one of them cats that do run,
Mm-hmm.
but your first week check was slamming, right? You made a good $1,500 your first week
They can see you
by
now.
running your clock in the ground,
Right.
right? So second week come, you trying to run like the first week,
Right.
right? So you kind of running a little bit and your money kind of sketchy a little bit because of the things that you're doing, but you still running like the first week though. So here come the third week. So if your runs kind of like the second week, you'll be like, why am I not running? Why am I not making the $1,500 plus that I was making in the first week on the third week?
Right.
So a clock, a ding clicks in your head, be like, it's something that I'm not doing, or something that I done kind of accumulated doing from the first week. So with that fourth week, you need to be like, okay, so I'm going home more often. They could anything. I could be going home earlier than I normally do. You know what I'm saying? The run could be farther, the run could be shorter. But this is so once you start running long one day and then running short the next day, you need to see what it was to make you get that $1,500 the first week.
Right.
So by the fourth week, you're gonna want to be like, okay, let's just take a look at the clock and see what's up. Because baby, I'm taking too many home days.
Right.
Okay, you stay out there a good month. Cause a month is when you want to really just stay out and run a whole full month to get some for show money. That's where you get your bonuses. Oh, I might be saying too much.
Let's stop him. Right. Let's stop King right here because he's a wealth of information. When I tell y'all stay out at least 30 days, y'all tell me I'm crazy. And when I see real runners don't do 30 days, they do 8 weeks. When I tell y'all that, y'all say, oh, you crazy. But then you'll turn around and ask me, LG, how I get to the money? He just told you. You're going to have to do a full month. How many of y'all right now believed night transport that you could stay out 3 weeks at a time and come home every 3 weeks? Bro, that's a trick, bro. That's a trick. Because now you can do that, and they not going to give you no bonuses.
Facts.
So now they keeping extra money. You going to go home for what, 2.5 days and be right back on the road. They ain't lost no money. Continue.
So this is the deal, right? By the fourth week, you gonna want to know, how do I make this money like I did my first week? So with that being said, it's different scenarios for every different thing. First off, you and your dispatcher or whatever gotta be here.
Right.
He gotta know how you run. He gotta know what times you like to run. He gotta know exactly what you like to do to make the money. So if your dispatcher run you good to where you making the money just by running 8.5 hour days, and if you staying out for a month, you can run on recap the whole month without taking a 34.
Right.
By the fourth week, you know what I'm saying? So by the fourth week, you already been to learn how it clicks on how to do your time now. If you're that in tune with your money.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So if you in tune with your money like that, you gonna realize well, maybe I need to run on recap and not take no 34s in order for me to get a $2,000 plus check.
Right.
You know, cause if you're a company driver running like that, it's ways to still make money being a company driver. You got your
True.
bonuses on your fuel routes, go to fuel routes. I think some of these companies require you to do like a safety video every week
Or
or
month.
something like that, a month or however that go. I ain't know. I ain't did it in a long time.
And if you
But
miss
I
it,
know what to do.
if you miss it, you don't get that bonus.
If you miss it, if you miss one video, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But when you a company driver trying to figure out, first off, you got to figure out how to be a company driver before you can even talk about being a lease or owner op. You
True.
can't be no owner op or no lease if you don't even know how to run the company side. Because if you get out there, you got $1,000 truck note every week, and you only bringing home $200-300,
Right.
something wrong.
And my thing is, the biggest question is, how can you been driving a year or 2 years and you have no idea how to run your clock?
Because TB, come on now.
I don't
Like
know.
we
You have
always
to
say,
inform me.
no,
I'm confused.
I,
I don't know.
I'm about to tell them, right? First off, I can kind of see why they don't know how to run their clock within the first year or two. It's because they rookies and they trying to figure it out.
Negative.
No,
This
that is
let
fact.
me tell you something.
No,
King is
it
King.
take at
King.
least 3
No.
years.
King is a nice uncle that will always put sugar on top of what he trying to tell you because he don't want you to feel bad. He that uncle
I
that
don't.
he that uncle that come over and say, "You did good in school, yeah." He go a 50 spot. Like he one of them dudes. Here's the truth: you're looking at booty meat and you ain't paying attention to your money, bro. He trying to
But
soften the
bro,
blow.
we
You
done
sh-
had this conversation numerous of times.
These new subs, bro, they ain't heard it.
Well, if they go back, they can find out. You got thousands and millions of videos up there that'll tell you. But on the cool though, man, I feel like within the first 3 months to 6 months of trucking, you should know everything.
Six is the max.
Six is max. Six is max. From a month from month 1 to 6 months, bro, you should figure all this mess out to know how to make your money. Because just think about it. What if you got 4, 5 kids at the crib? You got house note, car note,
Right.
all that kind of stuff. Daycare, expenses, food. You gotta know how to make your money. You can't be out here playing on these folks' dime. Because if you playing with them, then you just selling yourself short at the end. So it's gonna take sacrifices for you to stay out a month or two to make the good money that you want to make. You know what I'm saying?
Now hold on. I got people calling in. I don't know if you done pissed some people off.
I don't know. They
So
can say what they gotta say.
let me
And
bring
I can chime back in.
let me bring them in. Stay on. And the camera's still off.
Trying to work my camera right now.
You gotta cut the video down. We hearing the reverb. Cut the video down.
Is that better?
It's better. And you don't have your headset on, do you?
No, it just died.
You killing us right now. All right, well, I'm not gonna speak because I'm gonna have a reverb because your equipment is not together. So I'm just not gonna speak.
Okay, you can pull me back in. Let me fix it.
No, go ahead and say what you gotta say real quick before I go to the next person.
No, go ahead. I was just listening in. I couldn't believe King came on. I haven't seen him in so long. What's up, bro?
So you came on here to pick with King, and that's it. All right, get off here. When you get your equipment together, let me know. Let me know, okay? I guess that's Eric Boden.
Bowden, yes, sir.
What's going on, Big Money? What you got to say?
Look, he was spot on with everything he done said. I'm with Prime, and I ain't been out here on my own, but for about a month and a week.
Woo!
Everything he's saying is spot on. You never want to take a 34 unless you somewhere where you got some dough stashed away and you want to pretty much be over around somewhere for a day or two and just blow some time. There is no reason that you cannot make money out here because I probably do some shit that a lot of people wouldn't do. Like, I've been in Columbus, Ohio, Orlando, Florida during my 10-hour, went to the mall, did what I had to do, or either go shop, bowl, go jet skiing. I've been able to do these things and still not miss a beat. And I'm with Prime, solo,
and they be
no
running.
No training. Like, what's the issue here?
Yeah, but see, what we have to figure out here, Mr. Eric, is we don't know how much booty meat you watching and paid attention to during your training.
Oh, no. Like, literally, I was ready to get my damn 10 hours of driving done, switch, go to sleep. Nah.
So you won't
I was asking questions because I'm not going to be stuck out here with nobody to help me and then be on my own, losing money, A, B, mess something up, or C, just be out here just messing up, not making money.
right.
On top of being away from my family. Like, no, you don't watch none of that shit. You got to ask your trainer in TNT all the things that you need to ask him. How do you do this? How do you do that? Loading the trailer, unloading. Just certain things that when you're on your own, you're going to be faced with, and you got to know pretty much what to do. Because you don't want to be having to waste time asking your fleet manager, asking A, B, and C how you do something. Because then you're losing money and you're losing time.
So what do you say to people? Because this is not one time. I've had this about 23 times. What do you say to the people who come to me, been driving a year and a half, and can't tell me nothing about their clock? They don't even know how to work the machine.
Now, the clock is different because you really should learn that in TNT. If you don't learn that in TNT, I personally learned certain things on my own. I was really close to running out my 70, and I was like, dude, I am not trying to take a 34. How can I find a way around this? And so I think what I did was I just shut down early one day. I was like, look, I ain't going to drive all I can, because if I start just doing numbers and messing with numbers in my head, I'm like, bruh, if I take a 10 here, I can get on the road by this time. My hours are going to reset at midnight. You got to look at the Qualcomm or whatever ELD device you use. Look at how many hours you're going to get back to know when you need to shut down. And you need to be knowing where you're at, because sometimes you won't be able to go to a truck stop and shut down.
Right.
I have to shut down on the side of the road. I've only had to do it once. But you
plan.
got to start looking at how many hours you're going to get back every single day and know how you're going to run just like that.
So you don't understand how someone could go that long, and
I really don't, because you would have been in A, had to do a 34-hour reset. B, you would have been taken off a load, which you really don't want, because then that's showing your dispatch team that you're not capable of being on your own, really. Or C, you find yourself always never having time,
right,
or always needing to take a 34. But no, the reason, like, you really should have learned this in TNT. But like I said, the reason that I learned that the sleeper berth helps on certain days where you need to split it, because you only need to take an 8-hour some days. You only have time to take an 8-hour some days.
right.
Some days you can take the full 10. Some days most of the time I actually can take 12 to 13 hours in the sleeper berth, just because I do so much damn driving that I get where I gotta be as soon as possible.
Yeah.
And I can take those extra hours.
And sometimes that's true, because if you're on point, you're running tight. When you get close to your place, since you're doing reefer and they say you can't drop it until 2 o'clock, you have no business waking up 4 o'clock in the morning. Now you gotta wait, because if you wake up 4 o'clock in the morning and go pick it up, you're gonna pick it up and have to shut down. If you wait until 12 to go in and get it, you can drive into the night and get onto that next load.
Yep, and in certain times where, okay, just like yesterday, I shut down at a certain time. This morning I had a live unload, so I thought, at 10 a.m. and I'm in Wisconsin near Milwaukee. I get there about 9:15. I always try to get there an hour earlier, a little bit close to it as possible. I got there. They told me I could go ahead and drop the hook. I'm like, cool, fine. I PC'd, since I wasn't dispatched or had a pre-plan, back to a truck stop, got a shower and shit, shut down. Hopefully I got a pre-plan waiting. I ain't got to pick it up till 9 o'clock tonight. So what do you think I'm doing? I'm going to go ahead and start my sleeper berth time.
Right.
I'm going to pick right back up tonight. Instead of driving all the way there, you got to know when to leave here.
Right.
I'm 125 miles away. So I'm like, I'm going to get up, but I got about 3 hours to get there. And then when I get there, I know that after tonight, after I get loaded, I'm going to have to put in about 200
Yeah,
to 250
you at least
to
gonna go to
miles.
like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. You at least gonna try to pull one of them joints just to.
I'm
get
gonna
some
have
meat
to
off
run some miles out, because I gotta be in Orlando, Florida by Sunday.
Right, and even
So
if
it's like, you don't have a choice. You really gotta be calculated. Like, it really has a lot to do with math here.
That's what I tell people. All trucking is subtraction, addition, and multiplication.
That's it.
That's all it is. So when they tell you, oh, truckers are dumb, let's say they are dumb, but they at least know those three things very well, where they can look at a load and they can do the math just off the two numbers and know what they got to do.
I feel like at Prime too, just the Prime thing, you're not gonna get certain loads that other people get because you probably A, don't know how to run your clock. B, you've already sent messages to dispatch saying you're not gonna make something. Or C, they pretty much can look at how you run it and know whether you're gonna make something or not. So they're pretty calculated about who they're gonna give certain loads to.
Right. If you got a wide open load, you came home from home and it's going from North Carolina to Fontana, and you got 15-hour sleeper berths all the way there, you're not going to get the pick of the litter that tour.
You're not. And my thing is, I've seen a lot of people that just badmouth Prime, this, that, and the third. I'm like, bro, how I take home time. Now, granted, I cut my home time short, but that's because I wanted to be able to, I spent a little bit more money than I wanted to on home time. So I know I'm not going to make that mistake again.
Right.
But you got to know when to come off home time. You got to know what day to come off home time. I'm setting myself up where I'm already going to be at 6,000 gross by Sunday. You can make money solo lease. My first check on my own solo was $5,700 that I took home. Like, you can't tell me there's not money in this.
It's definitely money in it, but you know, the real money at Prime is training. You know, you got to train eventually.
Look,
that's where they stop
I'm glad to be honest with you, man. I'm very picky about just my truck, my space.
You know what?
TNT, I would be lying if I said it didn't kill me. It took everything out of me, but it was worth it in the end. It took a lot out of me.
I'm gonna be real with you. You ain't got no choice. This is if you don't know the game, well, this how the game go. You gonna hit 9-10 months, and your DM's gonna call you and say, "Hey, man, what do you think about training?" And he gonna tell you how much money you can make, and you gonna say, "Well, I'm very particular about my space." And this is what they gonna do. They're gonna cut your water off.
Don't tell me that.
I'm just telling. I'm telling you the truth. This is what's gonna happen. So then, when they're gonna cut your water, then you gonna be like, "Dang, why I'm getting $1,400, $1,700 checks?" We do need trainers. We do need trainers. Then once you train and you get a couple of them $73, $94, $100 checks, you ain't never gonna stop training. They got you. It's over. So it's one of them things where you gonna come back on here in about 10 months and be like, "Yeah, my trainee in the back." Like, yeah, I know.
Is that what you would be doing if you were still at Prime?
When I trained the whole time I was at Prime. The whole time. I was training flatbed. Let me tell you, it's a totally different company once you say training.
Flatbed. Oh, Lord.
You doing flatbed?
Oh, no, I'm reefer.
Oh, my gosh, bro. You just messing up all around, ain't you?
Yeah, right. Look, okay, I'm going to show you my main reason why I don't want nobody else in my truck.
Okay. I don't get it. What's that?
My digital dash and all that shit. I don't want none of this messed up. I got my
bro.
Nah.
Listen, don't none of that matter. All the trucks gonna have a digital dash by next year, bro. That's nothing. That's where that's where the money's at. It's training. It's to this point. The truth is, the true way you were supposed to do it, you were supposed to stay company until they allowed you to train and then lease. But I know you young cats come in and y'all got a new way of doing it. Just understand this.
But I'm already business minded, so it wasn't gonna be I was like, look, it's gotta be enough money for me to be away from my family. Because if it's not, then what am I doing it for? Because like I'm looking at my settlements and everything. I'm looking at how much I'm making. I'm making 3 times what a company driver would have been making, and I'm not even running as many miles as nothing near 3,000.
I understand that, but you also have taxes. So once we break the taxes down, you're not making 3 times what a company driver's making. And the truck has never broke down on you yet because you only been driving for a month. So like I said, everything's glorious in the beginning. Everything's glorious. You're getting money, you're doing stuff, you're jet skiing, everything's dope. Just understand that the rain is coming, bro. The rain is right around the freaking corner. Phoenix, cut your camera off. Hold on, I got to get some other people in here real quick.
You good, you good.
Because my boy Eric say he got it all figured out. He know everything. It's nothing. Way too fly. Are you ready yet? Are you prepared yet?
Hey, what's up?
What you had to say, sweet baby?
Trucking in its simplest form, honestly, the early bird catches the worm. So you get that load, go. If you can't count, if you can't add, if you can't subtract, fine. But get up, go. That's it. As soon as you get it, it's like hot potato. Get it, run that load, stay your behind in the seat. Try to go to a rest area opposed to a truck stop so you're not distracted, you're not spending money. And it's just basically a thing where the quicker you get to the end of that shift, the better anyway. So, I mean, I've just used your method, like shipping receiver, sleeping there and, sitting at the rest area and trying to get a handle on it. So that way, when you get to the end of your load and you got time at the end, then you go jet ski and have fun and do what you got to do.
So you believe the young boy that say he killing it for 1.5? He got to figure it out.
So what?
He been driving for 1.5 months. He got it figured out. Darling, get your life together. Get your life together. Phoenix. Come on, bro. We can't hear you, bro. Man, tell me it ain't so. Y'all having complications with your communication. What I want y'all to understand is one simple thing. The regime gets what it wants. It's that simple. Those leases y'all so quick to run and jump in, they are designed for you to train. All the math is in there. It's for you to train. They want you to train. Phoenix.
Yep, there we go. I can hear you now. What's good?
Listen, my young boy came on here and said, man, he doing this solo, killing them training checks.
Yeah, you talking about a little 6,000. I just ended my week at 14,000. Not to brag, I'm just saying, but you're not doing shit solo.
Oh my God, he said he's not doing nothing solo. What?
14, what you just gross is what I net regularly, plus more. So I mean, eventually you gonna do it. You'll cave. I'm just saying, because I was the same way. It was like I like having my space, sleeping butt naked, all that. But when I tell them training checks hit different. Them high value loads. I'm at a location right now. I can't tell y'all where I'm at, but I'm just saying, like it's a totally different company. They treat you different. You got more priority and stuff like that. They pay more attention to you. It's weird, but
so
I can't complain about the checks.
When you do 14, you did about 3,000 in fuel. And you walking away with at least what, 9,700?
About that.
9,700.
Somewhere in that range.
9,700 for 7 days of riding. And my young boy in the comments right now still ain't been to the class yet. He's still thinking about it.
He'll give in eventually. What I will say though is I told my dispatcher no for about a year straight. He tried to get me to train for like a year before I finally said, all right, screw it, let's do it. But that was more of a experience thing on my part. Once you do it, man, there's something about running a team truck that's just way more lucrative, Now they start giving you weird situations. Like last week, I had to deadhead 700 miles for a load. But even with the deadhead and the loaded miles, 1,800 miles in total for $5,000. I'm not gonna say no to that.
And you got a new fancy dancy truck.
Fully loaded, you already know.
Yeah, but old boy, he had a Freightliner. He said he had a digital dash. He don't want nobody in there messing with his digital dash.
Nah, I ain't worried about none of that. That's why I lease the truck. I know students gonna beat it up. That's why I'm not buying that.
Gold Phoenix got it all figured out. Big cash. Let me find out. Now listen, with all this money you getting, because you seen I had the butt cheeks on here earlier. I was showing you the biddies showing butt cheeks.
Uh-huh.
You gotta be having all the biddies on the road, brother. Are you stopping and getting cheeks, or are you handling the money?
Nah, ain't none of that going on. Nah, I'd be lying if I said I ain't look. Of course, be on Instagram. You see, butt cheeks. I got copious amount of booty cheeks on my social media. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. But money comes first. I don't believe in mixing business with pleasure. So, I mean, even if I do look at that type of stuff, my bank account is straight and I know how to work this system. So
Right.
that takes priority over everything. You know, and
Okay.
there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying be responsible with it. Don't let it consume your entire being. Cause I'm still a guy. You know, I like what I like, but you know, I like being paid too.
Mm. All right. Way Too Fly wanted to come in while you was in here. Way Too Fly, what do you got to say?
So my question is, what's up with Prime as far as with the female trainers? I heard that y'all guys have a desperate need for female trainers. I'm about to jump ship and maybe come start training these females. What's your take on that?
Well, the thing is, it's funny you ask, 'cause they tried to convince me for 9 hours to train females. I told them no the whole time. But no, I'm so serious. I signed a contract. I literally wrote on the contract too much liability. I'm not doing it. But the thing is, men don't want to train women, and the women don't want to train each other because they're too freaking catty. So it's like, well, I get you on my truck, and now we arguing and fighting. You don't want to drive, and you want me to stop, and all this other stuff. A lot of the females here are actually about getting their money, but most of them actually prefer to train men because we actually just get to it. You know what I'm saying? I got one homegirl right now. Her student, she's gone home like once a month. Every single month. It's either she got something to do at home or she getting sick. She done had COVID 3 times somehow. I don't know how that happened.
Oh no.
She chick, she actually at home right now. So I'm like, that right there, that's exactly why. My student ain't none of that going on. He's real get to it. He's always ready. I have no complaints about it at all.
So baby, you gonna go over to Prime
More
and
often than
train?
not like that.
Yeah, someone had asked me, or someone had said, yo, you know, because they seen basically when I was doing the flatbed and stuff and doing all that, they were like, oh snap, you know, it would be a pretty decent opportunity. And I was just like, I feel like a woman should honestly train with a man first, because there's no cut cards. They're going to tell you everything, and they're going to do it in a way where they remember how they were struggling, and they're able to identify that up front. With a woman, if she did struggle, she's just not going to revert back to that time when she struggled, and she's going to tell you from the time she got it down pat, and that doesn't help because it's hard to identify that way. So they were saying, hey, you know, looks like you don't have a problem getting down and dirty. You don't have a problem, you know, getting down and showing them where the tandems need to be set, you know, the holes, how to hook up without all the booty meat being out. And I was like, yeah.
Baby, the booty meat got to be out when you're hooking up. That's a rule according to TikTok.
So yeah, no, I just got here with a cool opportunity, but I can't do Prime. I don't know. It's too rigid.
Hold on, I got Big Boss Harv on here. Y'all give me a second, all right?
All right.
Mr. Harv, I don't know where you work, but if you're gonna show the camera, don't say where you work. We'll put it that way, okay, Harv? All right, I just want to make sure you know that before we get into this, because I don't want nobody getting their job taken.
Got you. Yo, peace, bro. This is my first time calling in. I don't know. I catch you every now and then. I definitely donated to the Cash App and everything, showing love. Definitely held me down through my rookie phase when I first started this situation.
Okay.
So definitely thank you for all the information. I definitely recommend new drivers to go into your earlier videos to kind of get an understanding of what they're doing.
Right.
I finally took your advice though. This is advice that I got a couple years ago from you. I'm going into my 3rd year trucking. I took like a year and a half off to drive the city bus in Atlanta. Anyway, I'm finally over the road. Everything is in storage. I gave away all the furniture.
No,
I got a couple classic cars. All the cars is paid for, taken care of. I stay out for like a month at a time, man.
So you don't drop the bills down to a minimum.
Listen, I dropped the bills down to a minimum. Everything I pretty much need to pay, I could do it over the phone or whatever. You know, my child support, everything, all that's taken care of. But I'm not married. I'm single right now.
They on you.
Yeah. you know. But don't get me wrong, I'm not just sitting in my truck doing 34s and 10 hours. If it depending on what city I'm in or where I'm at, I'll definitely Uber or drop the empty trailer, and I'll make my runs, whether it's an outlet, a mall, a Walmart, or wherever. But I'm not just sitting in the damn truck though. But I will say one of the better part of my days is pulling out that hot plate. I got a freezer, refrigerator. I'm in a brand new truck, company driver, not leasing at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But I have been looking into companies like Prime and stuff like that
Right.
to be able to get into the training situation
Right.
and
See
all
which
that
one
to
you're gonna
really make
take.
it make sense.
So
Yeah.
so first of all, I'm an East Coast cat. You sound like a New York cat to me.
I'm from Harlem, but I live in Atlanta.
I knew
You
it.
know,
I could hear it.
yeah. So I mean, I am a flashy truck driver. So I got a pair of fresh white Air Force Ones, white and green Stan Smiths. I keep the pack of polo tees from Walmart. So just in case I got to get fresh real quick, everything is like on deck. I drive with gazelles on, Cartier watch.
Hey yo.
I mean, like I'm a different kind of truck driver.
I mean,
you feel me?
you Harlem World, man. Y'all always been extra flashy for the past 50
Exactly.
years if they know the history. But my biggest question is, because I get into you moving for opportunity, and a lot of folks in the lower end of income starting off, they don't know that changing zip codes can drastically change your opportunity.
Hey yo, I tell you this. Again, this is something that you spoke about a while back.
Right.
I'm not suggesting to move to Mississippi. I'm not suggesting that.
Right.
But as a trucker, on a low scale, let's say you're making 60, 70,000 a year. I think last year I cleared about 90 with a company, and I just resigned from them because I was regional and I'm over the road now. But if you can make 60, 70,000 a year, and you got at least like a 650 credit score and better to be able to get like a nice little house in Mississippi. Not to say you want to move there,
right?
But you will be considered upper class,
big time.
You won't make the money in Mississippi. You won't make the money there. But if you're gonna leave out all week and come home for the weekend and all that, oh, you'll be the Superman out there.
Big time.
And
let's see what their median income is. Go ahead, keep
going. And like one thing I noticed about Mississippi women, again, I'm in these single streets. I haven't met a lot of Mississippi women that had their head up their butt. And I'm talking about some of these chicks be so bad, they don't even know they that bad. I mean, they could be the McDonald's cashier or the lady in Subway making my sandwich, and I'm looking at her like, yo, I will kidnap her and bring her, not kidnap her like that, but anyway, like I will wife her, and yo, she could just be my rider.
Right.
And we just gonna thug this out for a year, 2, 3 years, and then figure out where we want to move. You know what I mean?
That's a smart move.
But I will say, Atlanta is where it's at. I'm in my 3rd month of my 1-year journey.
Right.
But looking at the economy and everything, the 1 year could possibly turn into 2 or 3 years.
Right.
Because I'm getting settled and situated with this type of lifestyle. So I make sure I got my fly stuff on the truck.
Right.
And I'm like right now I'm going through El Paso. I'm on my way to LA. And my dispatch is not gonna be able to get me nothing coming out of LA until Monday. So she's gonna pay me a layover, and I got some family in LA. I'm literally going to Los Angeles, so I'm gonna park this truck and trailer at the terminal. And I mean, yeah, I'm gonna hop in the Uber, go to Roscoe's, or get into whatever I'm gonna get into. But I'm gonna get off the truck though. You know what I mean?
Yo,
now,
something you said before. You said Mississippi. Do y'all know the median income of Mississippi according to 2022?
It's like 20-something thousand, bro.
$25,000.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna just put it out for people that know. I'm familiar with Lake Mississippi and Pearl, Mississippi. Pearl, you can park your truck over there and go to the shopping outlets. Like I like going to outlets.
Right.
So when I go home, I unload my truck. I'm a sneaker collector. So in Lake Mississippi, there's a Love's over there. I haven't been over there in a while. I don't know if she's still there, but I had a dedicated run. I used to always stop over there for sandwiches. And it's this young lady in there, and me and her developed a, I guess you could say, a cool friendship. She was married, so I kind of fell back from it. But we had like extensive conversations about living in Mississippi and things like that or whatever.
Right.
And there's some kind of lazy factor going on with the, I guess, residents. Like they don't have the jobs out there. Like it's either you're at a fast food place or some kind of warehouse or something like that. As a trucker, you can make good money, but the women, like not even women, but they just not getting no money out there. For you to be a trucker making 50, 60,000 a year, like yo, like you like upper class, like out there. It's just
and
you in Mississippi.
And that's a good. Harvey is telling it the most professional way he can tell you. Let me tell you the most ratchet way. They throwing the cheeks at you out there. You making 60, 70, 80, you are winning.
Bro, I ain't gonna talk reckless on your channel. Again, I'm a single man.
Right.
And I will say there's something about a truck and having a woman on the truck and you in the boom boom room is like I got the hotel on wheels. The truck is like it's something special about being able to go, especially a woman that never been on a truck before.
Oh, yeah, they love it.
And I got the electric APU, right? So sometimes my joint is shut off, and then when the engine fires back up, oh, they get all shaky and startled and everything, but they like that vibe. You understand what I'm saying? But for me, I didn't had some romantic times on my truck. Like I said, I got a single burner hot plate. I got one pan that does everything. But when I pull out the steaks and the salmon and everything out the freezer and all that, chopping up the onions, chopping up the food, and you know what I mean? So I didn't have, I mean, it wasn't candlelight. It was like a fake candlelight dinner. Like,
hold on, Harv. You got, see, you at OG status and age, so the young bucks have no idea. So you telling me, now I'm going to break it down. Harv, get a girl, one of the, because these Harlem cats love a Southern woman. Don't let them twist you. They love them a Southern woman. You get them on the truck. You trying to tell me while she laying in the bed? Because I figure you got a TV back there.
I got a tablet. I got a little Galaxy tablet, and it do the trick, man.
So you turn on a little show real quick on Netflix, and then you start chopping up the salmon and all that right there in front of them.
Well, I'll normally give her, well, not normally, but I would give up the tablet, connect it to the Bluetooth, so you got that theater surround situation going on, right? Now, see, I'm in the 2022 Cascadia, so I got the recliner chairs in the back. They don't like recline like to go out, but they fold up and down, and I got the big table. So the way the outlet is positioned, it's set up to where I can have my chopping board, I can have my utensils, I got the hot plate, everything cooking. So she could just sit across from me, and we at the table. We don't necessarily got to lay down, because when the bed dropped down, you know, I got the double bunk. But when the bed dropped down, it is what it is.
Right.
But it's so comfortable and spacious from like a headspace point of view. It like when I go home, I got family in Atlanta, so I got some places I can stay at or whatever. Every now and then, yes, I will get a hotel every night, like a motel, you know, under $100 a night.
Right.
But normally when I go home, I just do what I do, whether I'm at a lounge, a cigar spot, or whatever. I go back to my truck. Like my truck, I've gotten comfortable on the truck.
But Harv, like the young bucks got questions, man. They trying to get the game. Now hold on. So when you tell a young lady, because you're a single man in these streets, we know this.
Yeah.
So it's a young lady you feeling. How you put the pimp game down for them to come to the truck? How you get them to come to the truck?
All right, now listen. So I do want to say this. I consider myself to be an above average man. Looks, heights, all that kind of stuff. I consider myself to be a handsome dude. You understand what I'm saying? But also, all that swag stuff, it's in me, not on me. So when I get off the truck, I guess you could say I typically don't look like a truck driver or whatever, you know? I don't have the jury in the back right now, but it's like I have the different, I guess you could say, bait or
Yes.
whatever. Because again, my life is on pause. Whatever's going on in Atlanta, whatever's in storage, I don't got the cars and stuff
Yeah, you
like
can't
that
show
with me
that
on
off.
the truck. Yeah. So I'll have the big Cuban on. I got the big bracelet, all the diamonds in it, and you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
The look. So it's like one of the kind of things where if I'm out at the mall or I'm at the Walmart, or let's just say it's a friend or somebody I know that I've already been talking to or dealing with or whatever, I've had situations where I've took trips and like brought somebody on the truck with me, for a couple days or for a week or whatever to show them the life. Because this is trucking is like biking.
Right.
Like if you don't have a motorcycle and you're oblivious to the motorcycle world, I don't care what city you in, you just ain't gonna know like what's going on.
Facts.
So this trucking thing is exciting to women. Whether you got the flip flops and you going to take the showers and shit,
Right.
we not getting separate showers. We getting the same shower.
We getting the same shower in the street.
Same shower, man. I mean,
I'm
same
losing it
shower.
right now.
Because again, it's about the experience and everything. So
the food,
dating,
everything.
Dating as a truck driver, it is a little challenging. I am looking forward to being in a monogamous relationship, but right now foundation is key. So at the age of 42, I got my CDL in 2018, but I took like a year and a half off.
Right.
One of the main reasons why I'm over the road, yes, I want to get my bankroll up, right?
Right.
My credit score, I think I'm at like a 630 now. But Credit Karma is funny. Credit Karma tell you 630, 640.
Right.
But your FICO might be a 605. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
True.
Yeah, So I just found out my credit score, my FICO was a 605. I just got the Harley dealership last Thursday to run my credit. I'm looking at a ultra limited. That's another conversation.
It sound like, Harvey, I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm gonna be real with you, my nigga. It sound like you slaying out here, like you being modest with the conversation.
Nah, listen, I'm trying to take, because first of all, being on the road, you got to treat it like an adventure, every day a vacation, right? So you got to think, you've been on the road all week. I know every Friday they about to rock it to my pocket every Friday,
right?
So it's certain places, like I'll Google certain restaurants or whatever. Like I was in Baltimore, right? This was 2 months ago. I was in Baltimore. So I dropped my trailer. I was empty. I bobtail around using it like my car.
Right.
I stopped at the mall. I found out about a barbershop in East Baltimore. I didn't go in there with no jury. I wasn't in East Baltimore with the jury on. You got to be mindful. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I left there and I went to some place. It was like a juicy crab. I forget the name of it. I can't think of the name, but it's like a popular seafood place like that out there. And I met a young lady from the seafood place that followed me from the restaurant.
Word.
To my trailer.
What?
And like I said, follow me from the restaurant. Trailer was parked at the rest stop like 20 minutes away. And we had a beautiful time and we keep in contact. So I know, okay, whenever I'm in Baltimore or whatever it may be, or it is what it is.
Yo.
You know what I mean?
Hold on, Harvey, stop, because I'm just you're overloading me right now. You telling me you out here with a better success rate than the Young Bucks?
Well, how can I say? All right, I'm gonna say this, and this is something that the Young Bucks really got to take heed to. You got to leave that truck stop food alone.
Right.
You got to leave it alone.
Facts.
So me, I drink coffee, I smoke cigarettes, I got my vices. I don't drink soda. So all that big 1 gallon, 2 gallon, filling it up with Mountain Dew and all that, eating Arby's, and that ain't no good. Now, every now and then I might indulge in some Popeyes every now and then.
Right.
But for the most part, I cook everything on my truck. I eat a lot of salad. I drink a lot of water.
Keep
your
weight down.
I say that to say you gotta be mindful of your stomach, because I see a lot of slim truck drivers. I'm like 220. I'm 6 feet tall, so I still look good. But I see a lot of slim truck drivers, but they look 8 months pregnant. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So they look 8 months pregnant. They out here over the road. If you are a black, a black man truck driver, I strongly suggest you get you some Andes clippers. I got a bald head. Now the hairline is a little receding and all that, so I got the Andes clippers and I got the shavers. So you're not gonna catch me out of pocket. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying?
You still
I'm not
can.
Beijinging and dyeing
Right.
my beard and all that, but I gotta make sure I got a fresh, clean bald head, and I keep my white t-shirts. You know what I mean? So I do my laundry. I make sure when they get out the dryer, I fold them. So I
Right.
always got a clean white tee on. You know what I mean?
Smell's
So
a big one. Y'all be stinking, bro.
Listen.
That's a big one.
Listen, they be stinking, they be smelling, and I'll be lying to say if I'm washing my ass every day. You
Right.
know what I mean?
It's hard.
I might skip one day. I'm not skipping 2 days. You understand what I'm saying? But
Hold on, we got a female that done called in. Miss Way Too Fly. I'm sure she wants to weigh in on this.
oh yeah, for sure.
Way Too Fly. Now all I want to know is this. I'm a secure man, okay?
All right.
So you a single woman out there in the street, and Mr. Harvey busts out the hot plate on you with the chives and the basil and all that. Is Harvey gonna be successful in his mission that day?
Yeah. I think people forget that trucking, if we look past what media would say, it would be like, it's supposed to be hard work, dirty. Honestly, there's a lot of people that take pride and camaraderie into this job, and they treat it like as if they're home. And so, something I would tell the ladies is, listen, like, this is the type of gig, or a trucker is the type of man where he's doing all the work, and if you just put the paperwork in, send they macros in and stuff, now you're like a team operation and stuff. And so, yeah, if Mr. Harvey saying, hey, listen, come roll with me, file my paperwork, make sure my receipts is cool, I'll cook you some, I'll lay you down, stuff like that. It's a really good deal. I don't think ladies understand how good a situation is with a trucker man. Like, they just don't understand how much is on your plate. You are technically like a housewife. Like, when you really break it down, you're a housewife. Like, you don't really need to want for nothing. You're traveling all over the place. You can wear a little skimpy shit in the bag. Oh, I'm sorry. Can we curse on here?
Well, I guess we can now. No, because Mr. Harvey worked hard to say his stuff professional, and you came on just blew his spot up.
I'm sorry. I will keep it ladylike. I'm sorry. But no, you can be very inventive, right? Very, very inventive when it comes to the truck. And that's all. That's all I got you. Like, I just basically told Sean, like, listen.
Hold on. First of all, I didn't do what Harvey did to get you. I took you to the Ritz-Carlton and the Chez Maurice and all that stuff, and I could have just had you in the truck like Mr. Harvey and saved $30,000.
To be honest with you, when he said the cooking and stuff, I said, oh, snap, like, that's what I do. Like, that was my way to show appreciation to Sean. I was like, let me cook. And when he seen how far I want to go with the stuff, steak, and, the shrimp scampi and stuff, he was like, oh, for real? Because I was like, I ain't trying to truck no more. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I truck, I have my CDL, but I ain't trying to do this for real.
Yeah, because hold on, go ahead, Mr. Harvey.
Yo, now I will say this. Something else I learned about being over the road, other than being fit and being mindful what you eat. This whole manufactured home, mobile home thing is serious, and I don't have a problem with getting a traditional mortgage loan or whatever, but I don't care for neighbors. And some of these places, man, you could buy a repo mobile home or manufactured home. Now, don't get me wrong, you're gonna pay to tow it wherever it needs to be. But in some situations, you could cash out on a home. You got to have your land and all that stuff. I'm still learning the game. But this mobile home, manufactured home game is serious. So I'll be thinking about ways to not just live rent-free, but I just want to pay the taxes once a year. So speaking with a young lady like yourself, I think the perfect situation would be either My lady is a truck driver also, and we team drive together, whether it's company, lease, whatever, or my ride along, like we in a committed relationship, I would probably spend 5 years on the road. And then
Mm,
when I get off the road, oh, everything is paid for upfront. And
mm.
now I can get my little local cushy job or buy my own truck and work 3, 4 days out the week. But
Hold
the way
on.
this economy and everything is going on,
Right, you don't want
this
no
trucking
bills.
thing, hell nah. Hell nah.
Hold on, y'all. I got Phoenix in the wayside. Hold on. Phoenix, can you weigh in on the game that Pap dropping right now?
The game on what? I'm still stuck on Harvey's game, bro. Like I swear we related.
Hold on. I know you hard on these hoes. Phoenix ain't out here cooking, is you? Hold up.
Nah, I don't be cooking like that. Every now and then, but most of the time I just be running, bro. I might eat some fruit, some cereal, or something.
But I'm telling you, Harvey got the gems. And another one, hold on. I know you running right now, Phoenix. I got you. Let me know when you want to come back in. A lot of the gems that Mr. Harvey is saying y'all not listening to is because I looked into the manufactured home thing, and y'all thinking, oh, that's a trailer. Man, these manufactured homes are on another level now. You hardly can tell what these things look like anymore. Remember when we looked at a few of them, darling?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, the biggest thing, and this is for the women, which I'm speaking for, those mobile homes save you so much money in the long run, and it will change your perspective on how your lifestyle should be. And so when you get on the truck and you guys have a plan and you revisit that plan, if it's every year, every 3 years, 5 years or so, the amount of money, the amount of liquid capital you guys save, how your credit bill goes up, how things become more affordable too. I mean, I go with the times. Me and CB have it where it's like right now with fuel being crazy, the housing market crashing every 5 minutes. It's just not an idealistic time for anyone.
Hold on. Talk with Mr. Carvey real quick. Ask him some questions. I gotta get the door.
Sure. It's just not an ideal time to do that. So like I said, when you said, being on a truck, keeping it like it's a house, things like that, that's really exciting and really the ideal thing to do, especially for a young person. If you ain't got no kids, get your behind on the truck, make the money, go to bed, travel, and see all the positive things that trucking has to offer, opposed to, sitting up watching porn all day or being late for loads and not making no money. So I totally agree. The mobile home is it's appealing to us because we're already in this cell 70 hours, 8 days a week anyway. So it makes sense for a trucker to do it.
Yo, I've seen double wide because I stop in at these places when they near the truck stop. But I done seen like 3, 4 bedroom double wide repo situations where it's like, yo, 20, 30,000, 26,000, it's yours. Now you got to pay the companies and everything to be able to ship it to your piece of land. But I do understand that they got brokers that could broker in the land and the mobile home and combine that payment. So we talking about, how much can you get an acre or two of land for at a good number? But it puts you in a position to own it. So when people I speak to or that I hear about, or that have these 3, 4, 500,000 dollar homes, you got to build for the next 20, 30 years. You don't own it, man. Like you paying the bill. So my thing is, what if I was able to cash out on the mobile home and just be paying for my land? But I know my land to be paid off, pretty, less than 30 years. I'll own it outright.
Yeah.
So I'll be looking at it like that. But my ideal situation, whether she's a truck driver or not, would be to have my lady riding with me. Then I would never I wouldn't my storage. I would go to my storage every now and then, but it wouldn't be no need to go home. I'll take my 34s and take my home time wherever we might be at. But like I said, looking at the economy and how things is going down, I'm looking at my 1 year journey. Like 1 year, my 1 year coming up in March. 1 year may not be enough for me. It may not be enough.
Yeah, no,
But
I'm
I do.
4 years in the game, and I at your 1 year mark, when I was at my 1 year mark, I said, "Oh, I'm gonna leave." No, you're not, because your bank account going to just keep growing and growing and growing, and things are just going to become more and more aligned with the new perspective that you're going to have. And like I said, for the women, the thing, I mean, if your goal is to be taken care of, I mean, get with a trucker. I try to tell as many ladies I can, like, listen, it's so, I mean, you technically a trucker is not a bum. He's working. Like, he makes money.
Nah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, it's like it's a weird concept because the way society put a trucker, or should I say the face of a trucker, is usually like some older white guy with a big belly, or it's a bunch of crap that we see that is detrimental to the Black community as far as how we see a Black man. But technically, I mean, they went in on so many levels. Like, they're getting a check, they're traveling, they're taking you to exciting places. You don't have to want for nothing. It is the most closest to the 1950 tradition housewife. And like I said, if you want to drive, fine. I do believe you should drive because I drive because, let's just say, for example, even though me and TB have teamed, let's say if TB want to take some weeks off, right? Like, it was Father's Day. Take a couple weeks off. I'll keep running the truck. Enjoy yourself. Have some time for you and, do what you need to do. Vice versa. There's sometimes I just don't feel like driving and stuff. And you're like, babe, do what you want to do, relax, do whatever. And that's something that I would encourage a person to do just to get the CDL. But if you want a little tenderoni to be with you day in and day out, I just can't express to the ladies how easy this situation is.
Hold on, y'all. I got more people coming in, so I need y'all to sit in the queue for a second. And also, Harvey and Way Too Fly being too nice about it. And I don't like nice. I like to get right to it. They giving the cheeks up on the truck, Jack. I ain't got to go nowhere. I ain't got to go get no salmon, none of that. The cheeks is all I got to do is look over and it's just cheeks in the seat. It's right there. Rest areas popping off. At the shipper, popping off. That's why I bring my old lady on the truck, because when I want to get down, she always around. That's the whole point. And I don't got to end up. I'm terrible at paperwork, so she does all of my paperwork and scanning and all. I'm not doing none of that. I told her all I'm going to do is wake up and drive. That's it. And you do all other talking to them. It's to the point where the company that we be at don't even call me. They call her. Do you want this next load? She say yay or nay. Is Sean going to want to do this? She say yay or nay. And all I got to do is just drive. And I just knock out $600-700 and the check just comes to the account. And it's like, let's go to the Ritz-Carlton and do whatever we want to do. But Mr. Boldu, how do I say your name?
Bowden.
Bowden. Okay. I'm making you Creole and all that. I'm sorry, Bowden. Okay. Tell me what the deal is. Hit me back.
I got a question for you because, all right, I hear what you said about prom. And I guess it always starts out good, this, that, and the third. But it's like, if I got a younger brother, because he's 20, he'll be 21 in March. In my eyes, me staying on my lease, because this is like almost a brand new truck. It ain't got but $60K on it. And it's like I said, it's got every option on it except for the whole seats and table thing in the back. I wanted to team with him.
Right.
While I was still doing lease. I wanted us to team, make money together. Does that sound like a good idea?
Dun, dun, dun. Bringing my cousin or brother question.
No, my actual blood brother, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you real quick. That's irrelevant. That's not going to matter. Here's the problems you're going to run into. He need to know from jump that y'all not busting it down 50%. Okay? Now, if he ran with Prime Company, he had to make about $1,200, $1,300. He need to be okay with getting that from you because you need to keep more money because you got to handle the truck. And that's where the problem usually comes in that. The person driving with you, brother or not, is counting your money. And they're saying...
Because they can see it on the Qualcomm, too, how much the trip paying.
They can see it on the Qualcomm. So when Gold Phoenix gets $14,000, like he said, he ain't busting that down 50%, Jack. He only paying the student $700. If you're not going to be in that situation, he needs to get his own truck. Now, what you should do is train him when he comes in, and that's going to be your introduction to training. And then you have a decision to bring up another person and train them. But you can't bust it down 50% because you have to maintain the truck. So if he's okay with you setting up some type of a bonus system, like, yo, if we do over this much, I'll give you 15. If we do over this much, I'll give you 2. You see what I'm saying? You could do something like that.
That makes sense.
But busting it down 50%, and that's usually what they want. And if they start they're gonna eventually say, "Come on, you making all the money." You're gonna start hearing them little things. So you have to make sure that your brother understands that. Listen, I'm taking care of the truck. I'm taking care of the fuel. I'm taking care of the tires, all that type of stuff. I'll pay you above what Prime would pay you as a company. And when you feel like I want more money, I'll take you back to Prime. They'll throw you in a truck with nothing down, lease, and you can lease yourself. If you do it that way, that'll be cool. The best situation you can get in, because let's be real, you light skin. You out here in the streets, okay? The best situation you can get in is wife up a chick with a CDL.
Man, what? Oh.
Now
That's why I ain't have it. I hate my standards and all that. Cause all that go out the window being on the road, man. They do. All the standards I had back home, all that shit it's out the window.
Listen to me. When me and my old lady drives and the $14,000 check comes, it don't get split, bro. It just hit the account. You understand that? That's the people who are winning in this are true relationship teams. They're making all the money.
Ideal too. I've always wondered how that worked out.
It works out like this. You're leasing, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's going to get on the truck with you. This your new honey dip. They going to pay your LLC. The check goes to one place. Now, if you as a man, you taking care of all her needs anyway, and you her bookie and all that, y'all look at it, well, we just got $30,000 in the bank. And the money just keeps stacking up and stacking up and stacking up and stacking up and stacking up. That's a better situation than teaming with somebody else.
Way better.
Unless you train, because now the trainee, you raping them, they not getting no money. That's why training is such a good situation. Now listen, you like skin out here, you got the wolfy beard like you from Philly, biddies is on you. You just got to pick one. That's all you got to do is pick one and go at it.
That's why what Harvey was spitting, man, was facts. Because I got at least about 10, 11 pair of shoes underneath the bunk. Like, I don't want to live up to what that trucker look is.
Right.
So it's like, nah, I got a whole change of clothes for when I go out to the mall, restaurant, eat, whatever like that.
Now,
that was my other question about like my food eating. Because it's like, bro, I ain't but 145, 146 pounds.
Right.
I still got abs somewhat and shit like that.
They'll be gone
like,
soon. Don't worry about that. You're going to lose that.
If I keep eating like I do, it's going to be an issue. So it's like I need to find out, like...
You need to cook for yourself. Now listen.
I'm not the one talking about cooking because I can't cook worth it.
Hey, me neither. But see, I'm also willing to let go of the young man free in the streets and be in a committed relationship. How old are you?
26.
Oh, my God. You ain't trying to be in a relationship right now. Not when you getting some money. So what you're going to have to do is, once I finally just said, all right, I'm going to let my old lady be on the truck, I wasn't eating I told her, I don't want to eat no food but yours, and I'm just eating whatever she cooks me.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So it's a better situation when you're in a monogamous relationship. See, here goes a gem to life. Here goes a gem to life. Men who can maintain monogamous relationships always end up with more money.
Okay.
That's just flat out what it is. The men who can maintain monogamous relationships in that span, when they start talking and they're 50 years old, look at a man who's 50 years old who maintained his relationship, and look at a man who's been through 6 relationships till 50, and see who has more money.
Cheaper to keep her.
And not only is it cheaper to keep her, it's double income you're building with somebody. See, the problem that comes in with your generation is y'all got the internet, and it's real hard to be monogamous when all these people are hitting you up on the joint. So you have to figure out how are you gonna get your monogamy thing in line, because that's a big piece of your money.
I feel like that's what's messed up though. It's like this new generation messed up the whole dating game. So it's kind of like that's what I want, but it's just like I ain't found the one that can align up with them values. Everybody just want to do stuff for clout, social media, this, that, and the third.
Now I would believe you, but you light skinned, bro. I can't believe you.
Oh,
I'm gonna be real.
God.
No. I can't give you that because you light skinned and they on you out here. And the truth is, you like the variety, and I'm not gonna hate on you for that. But peep game, peep what I'm telling you. There are women out here that want to be in monogamous relationships. Here's the truth that someone ain't told you. You ain't attracted to them. That ain't the type of chick you like. Now, if I go through your phone right now, I'm not going to see none of the chicks that's in your phone that you like, none of their pictures say monogamy. None of them.
No, you're right. You dead on.
So right now, break down what type of chick you like physically. Go ahead. Let's put it out there.
Oh Lord. See,
Let's do it.
ideally, because I was at a stage where I only wanted white girls and stuff like
Oh
that.
my
that.
God.
I'm over that. I'm over it. I'm over that though.
What?
I did.
Oh no.
I said I'm over it. I'm over it.
Okay.
It took a while, but I'm over it.
You over it.
Ideally, man, see that's the thing. It's like I'm a looks guy. I'm a look first, personality second type of dude, but in a perfect world, man, I ain't gonna hold you. Like the looks match and we into the same similar stuff. That's the thing though. It's hard to be. I ain't gonna say it's easy for me being a trucker because a lot of what I like is back home. Because I got.
Where you from?
I'm from North Carolina. I got 3 vehicles, but I'm into racing.
Right.
So I just bought a Camaro last September before I even thought about trucking. Like trucking was just like a jumped in there, just screw it type of move because I didn't feel like I was making enough money in my last job, but it would have been comfortable for most people. But I was like, I can't.
And I mean,
do that
if you want to
and
get
race.
if you want to get white girls, racing is a good way to do that. I get it. But listen, Pete Gang, you just told me that you're a looks first type of person. Until that goes away, you have no business being in a monogamous relationship. And let me tell you why. Looks fade.
Okay.
Now, when this chick gets on the truck with you, she can be looking like a basketball wife. But once that road hits that girl, she's not going to look like that in a year, bro. And you're going to be like, you over here all fat and all that, and you're going to just move on. So this is the thing. You have to be into a person to the point where you're okay with them, where you will work through them gaining 100 pounds. And you're not there. You see, look at your face. Oh, hell no, she got to go. Like, that's the first thing you're going to do. But Peep Gang, listen to what I'm telling you. You are 26 years old. Your metabolism is high. Your testosterone is high, right? That's gone in 4 years. 4 years, your testosterone is going to drop and your metabolism is going to drop. Peep Gang, your hairline is going to start receding, bro. The abs are gone. If she can love you through that, you can't love her through gaining a little weight. Y'all both on the truck eating the same shit. You know she going to gain weight.
So, hey, that's what I was asking you now though. Like, how can I put, like, I'm not trying to put it out, but I'm trying to actually like stay. Okay, I can do I keep telling myself I'm gonna do push-ups, but I never get around to it. Just to stay in somewhat kind of good shape. Eating wise, I'm one of them dudes where a lot of people look down on how I spend money on food, but I'm like, dude, I still put away money, but it's like I'm out here doing this. It's not but so much I can spend money on. Food is gonna be one of them. So I usually DoorDash 4 or 5 times a week. Something
gracious. Good. But peace, what I'm saying. If you're not making your own food, you're gonna get fat, bro. I don't care where you're getting it from. You can be getting it from Benihana's, bro. You're gonna get fat.
Been there a couple times.
Yeah. You're gonna have 2 things. You're either gonna learn how to make your own food, how Harvey out here slinging them, or you're gonna have a committed relationship with somebody who is making sure that you eat the right food. That's why Dr. Umar, I don't know if you know who that is, but
yeah.
Dr. Umar tells you that the woman has a lot of power in the relationship because she controls the health of the whole family because she's the one picking the food that's going into your body. If you're out here and just eating something from Corporation Inc., they're putting anything in there. You have to learn how to make your own freaking food. You have to drink way more water. I mean, I'm drinking 2-3 of these a day. I'm drinking 2-3 of these a day. That's hard to do on the road because you have to stop and you have to pee and you have to do all that type of stuff. What I do like about you is that you're just being honest and saying I'm into looks right now. A lot of people aren't honest about that conversation. They just be like, no, she just wasn't my type. The truth is, when we go to TikTok and we see these chicks up here with white fingernails and weave, because if you like white girls, you love weave. That goes together. So you up these chicks with white girls with weave and all this other type of stuff, or these black girls that are really, really tricked out and half of the bodies you're looking at aren't real. Do you know what a face lab is?
Oh yeah, bro. Like that's why me personally, I feel like I shoot for the chicks that I already know are out of my league. Like that's the problem. That's like what I want. I be trying to shoot high for it. Even though I know that they wouldn't typically go for somebody that does what I do or either look like I look. So it's kind of like.
So you're into trying to get things you can't get.
Well, of course.
Well, I'm going.
That's always been the thing in like cars, women. I mean, shoot.
Bowden, I'm just gonna be honest. You're screwed, bro. I mean, I'm being real with you. You're screwed because
I feel like the older I get, those gonna go away.
No, that's not true. No. My father is pimping to this day, and he's 60 years old. That don't matter. It doesn't matter. No, this is a thing where you have to have mental and good growth, and I had to change what I considered important. This is a priorities thing. Your priorities are in a way of a 26-year-old, which is not all bad. But the thing is, if you keep them that way for too long, they're going to prove detrimental. When I'm talking, the main thing that I care about with the woman I date with is she annoying. That's number one. I don't care what you look like, because I'll be real with you. Way Too Fly is beautiful. She is beautiful. But if she was annoying, I get rid of her. I don't like annoying. I will date a 330-pound chick that's cool. I don't give a fuck, bro. Number two, is she materialistic? Now, you like materialistic chicks because the things that you are attracted to are material. The materialistic is that's a major no for me. I don't want that, because if we're supposed to be in this truck trying to get money together, get our stuff together, how are we blowing it on material things? That's not going to work. Now you're setting yourself up for stupid shit. Number three, I need her to be natural, whether she was white or black. I don't care if she's white or, listen, if she was white, I want her to look like a white girl. If she was black, I want her to look black. I don't want no blonde hair, none of that jigaboo coon stuff, none of that. These things.
I'm with you on that. I want all natural.
I want it all natural. Number two, is the sex that she's wanting to have with me healthy? See, a lot of y'all being young, you never ask if this chick is sexually healthy or not. You just care if she's giving the butt cheeks up. You don't really care. Is the sex we're going to have healthy? Number five, she got to want to do better, whatever that means for her. She has to want to progress every single year, spiritually, physically, mentally. Financially, she could, but I can take care of my woman, so I'm not tripping on that too much. But she got to want to do better in whatever she thinks that is. Now, look.
See, no, okay, I'm gonna ask you a question on that. See, that's the thing. That's why I'm not with anybody, because I know that just the way my trust is set up and shit. I don't need to do that and drive trucks. It's not gonna work.
Bowden, be real. You're not with nobody because you want the availability to smash any chick you get to be around.
No, I'm not like, dude. I used to be like, I'm not. I promise you, I'm not like that no more.
You sure?
Yeah, 100%.
So
ideally, it would have been nice to be in your situation where you got somebody like that. But it's just that.
Do you want me to tell you?
A lot of BS.
You want me to tell you how I did it? Then now I'm about to G-check you right now.
Right. Oh Lord, it's gonna be something that I know that I ain't ready to do yet, like drop standards.
Do you know how I did it? I abstained from sex for 2 years. So you gonna do that?
I feel like it wouldn't be hard with the lifestyle I'm doing now.
That's not an answer. Are you going to abstain from?
I don't know, not no 2 years, but
what do you mean? Why not? Oh, I'll give you another one. You're gonna abstain from sex for 2 years. You're gonna practice semen retention, and are you going? And here's the go. Here goes the big one. Are you going to study monogamy?
Okay, so let me start with that third question, just because that's been a thing on me. I feel like that's the new generation, new wave of dating. That's just non-existent.
The new generation is 10 times irrelevant. No one cares about the new generation. Now, I'm asking you about your personal growth. Are you going to study monogamy?
Ideally, yes. I want a monogamous relationship. I want it to be what it is, but I want to be able to trust someone. I just feel like that I can't trust anybody.
I understand that, and the reason why do you know the reason why you can't? Because you do not study monogamy. You have to study it. I'll give you a perfect example. If I was a CPA and I wanted to get your business's business, right? You would ask me for my credentials, wouldn't you?
Yeah, of course.
But you're gonna allow a chick to touch you sexually, and she don't have no credentials in studying monogamy at all, and she can kill you from riding your dick once. That don't make no sense. You're asking for a higher level of entry from me with your business, but you let this person close to you that could kill you with no credentials. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, if we flip that to the woman, why should you get the woman to the degree of a woman that I have, or the degree of the woman that you think you want in your head, and you don't even study how to be monogamous in the first place? That means you don't have the credentials to pull the woman that you say you want. You can't even abstain from sex. Think about it. And why? Okay, here's the big question. Why would I?
You got a good point.
Why would I abstain from sex? Because I get a lot of flack for this. Because they was calling me gay you understand they were calling me gay that whole 2 years, but it's all love.
Bro, I feel like that's what will come with the territory with that one.
This is why I tell you to abstain from sex. When you're dealing with somebody sexually, you're bringing in, my grandma would call spirits, but now since we're PC, we'll say energy. You're bringing in their chaotic energy, if they're chaotic or not. So you go to Atlanta, you hit the girl, you bring in her energy. You go to Houston, you hit the girl, now you're hitting all these chicks and you're bringing in all this chaotic energy, and then you'll turn around and sit across from me and tell me, man, I just can't seem to get it together. How are you going to get it together if you can't learn how to be alone? If you can't be alone for 12 months straight and be able to prosper, that means you are something they call codependent. And when you are codependent, you are sabotaging your own relationships. You got to figure that point out first, because when you can be by yourself, you can damn sure be without the person that you're about to get with, and they need to know that from jump. And when you start asking her a question like, I hope the sex that we're having is healthy. Most of the women I've said that to, they have never heard that before. They just put it in my butt. Like, they don't care.
That's the ones that I don't want.
So you out here, you shining, you doing your thing. You probably got yourself a little Instagram, a little TikTok or whatever biddies be on you. You be eating peaches on the live. I know what y'all light skinned cats do on TikTok.
That's the thing. I'm not the biggest social media dude. Like, I like Twitter and stuff like that, but like Instagram, I don't post nothing on Instagram. I don't have a TikTok. Like, I feel like I'm one of them old soul type dudes, but it's like that's what made it hard for me now.
Right.
Because I'm not into all that news, so like I'm not into that stuff. I got Snapchat, I got certain apps, yeah, but do I actually post on them and stuff like that? No. I'm just kind of seeing what others are doing and how they moving. But
this what I want you to do, bro. The number one thing I want you to do is refrain. You need to practice abstinence. You're not gonna win the first time. Do something small. Do 30 days. Do 30 days first, and see if you can get
that's
through 30.
easy. I done that.
Okay, you a gangster. Do 90 then. Do 90 days. That means when you go on home time, don't smash.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reset that clock. I just came on home time, so I'm gonna have to start counting there.
That means when you go on home time and the homegirl that been giving you butt for 5 years since high school, you gotta not hit her, and you need to tell her the reason why. Because I'm working on myself. Because I'm trying to make myself in a good position to bring in the level of woman that I profess that I want. That means I got to start doing what. You ever heard women say, "I'm doing the work"? You have to do the work. So how can you recognize a woman who has herself together spiritually and sexually if you don't? You ain't gonna recognize it. You don't know what it looks like. You too busy choke slamming biddies in the hotel. Like, you can't do both, bro. You got to choose. And the reason why I say it's harder for you, and y'all may take this as a joke, but you light skinned, and that's not a joke. You light skinned.
I don't see what it's got to do with that. I don't.
And this is how I know you're not conscious. What they have taught, and I'm gonna put this down because you said you now you're willing to date black chicks now, so I can only speak from a black chick point of view because I only date black women. So let's be clear here, okay? Peep game. They have taught us that lighter skin is better. Okay, they've taught. Now you may not understand it, but I'll give you a good situation. You ever watch a sitcom back in the day? You young, and the white or the light skinned girl walks up and they play this fluttery music. And it's like, she comes up, right? Everything's good. Now, Shaquika walks up, and they play bunching. They are subliminally teaching you that Shaquisha is more aggressive and masculine than the light-skinned girl. Now, peep game. When you start going to make a decision, you pick what you've been programmed for so long.
Conditioned, I was about to say, yeah.
That is right. So when they talk about a dude that looks your complexion, because you're the dude on Tyler Perry that is the number one guy they pick. That's who you are. So when you pull up, this is the music that Tyler Perry plays. Everybody be quiet. This is the music when Bowden pulls up, this is the music they play. Boom. And he gets out and he has on like this extra medium suit and all that. And that's who you are. But see, when Mr. Harvey pulls up, Mr. Harvey is a bad baby daddy. So they're teaching them early that light skin is better. So now you're getting it from both angles. This is what happens with people who are attractive and light skin, like you. You get over sexualized and you can't tell what's real and what's not. So you,
No, I respect that. You're right.
so
I
you
respect
as a
that.
light-skinned black man, because I don't care what they tell, I don't care if your mama's white, you a nigga, period. Now, what you need to learn as a light-skinned black man is, listen, women, you are not going to overly sexualize me and use me for your own cool fantasies. You have to be conscious. You gotta be conscious, bro, because when you're conscious, you can see the bullshit. When you're not, you feel like, well, I'm just the shit and bitches want me. Like, that's what you think. You don't understand that, yo, they're using me right now. You know, the black chicks.
See, the crazy thing is your perception of how I am and how I actually am is crazy. It's far different. Because I like literally am not. I'm like the least confident person ever. Like,
I understand that you're the least confident person, but what I'm trying to explain that to you is that's irrelevant. You are what they call trendy attractive. You are what Hallmark pushes. So what you have to deal with is people coming up and trying to use you. You got black chicks trying to have kids with you because they think the hair gonna be cute. Oh, he gonna have good hair if you had to think about it, right? And then you got the white girls trying to deal with you because you're dangerous because you're a black guy and you wear like Jordans, like he probably sells drugs, right? So,
oh Lord, yeah, dang, this man right here.
So what you have to understand is you do not get to use me in that way. I am conscious of myself. I know who I am. So when you come at me like that, I can see it. And then what will end up happening is when you can tell the difference, who you need to be with will be blaringly obvious. And you will cut through all the bullshit and go right to what you need to be with. Now, I'm not going to tell you if that need to be black or white. That's your own situation. I'm not so against dating white women. I'm not like, oh my God, you're the devil. I'm not doing any of those type of things. The reason why, I'll tell you why I date black women. I believe that me with my resources in the world, it is cooning for me to give my resources and influence to a non-black woman. And when I say black woman, I don't mean from the Caribbean. You have to be a product of chattel slavery to date me, period. If you are not a product of American chattel slavery, you have no chance. Because my thing is this, they're the ones beat down in the media the most, and they're the ones that needs the most resources. So why the hell?
Why would you give something to someone that's already had and still got and go have? I got you.
This is what I'm trying to say. So my thing is, I'm going to date what my mother was. Now you like, I don't know what your mother was. It could have been anything. But I'm saying to me, I'm going to date what my mother was because my thing is there's so many of them and I have my choice and I can pick a good one and I can be good. Nothing against white girls. There's some badass white girls out here. Nicole Simpson was thick as hell. I'm not hating. It just ain't for me. Love what you love. But even
I can say one name and it's going to kill you.
What name? Go ahead. Drop it.
Give me the Addison Rae chick.
Wow. Jesus Christ, man.
But it's a visual thing though.
And listen,
she can have a shit personality, and I'll be like, dude, look, I'm just only with you because we look good together, type of thing.
And which will benefit you how in 30 years?
It won't. I know you're right.
Right, because here's the truth: you're gonna look like the dude from the Jeffersons in 30 years, and she's gonna look like Miss Jessie in 30. So what does it even matter? But see, here's the reason why you don't care about that, because y'all are not picking people based on 30 years. Y'all are just smashing and grabbing. Y'all don't really care how long you're gonna be with the person. Right? You don't care. You like you said it yourself. You assume that this generation is so messed up. You ain't even expecting them monogamous. You thinking, these chicks are so crazy. I'm just get the cheeks and bounce. Like I got to be in Texas next week anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. You see what I'm saying? So it's one of those situations.
Yeah.
It will take. I give you another one. The next chick that you're really interested in being with, tell her we're not gonna have sex for 12 months, and see what she say to you.
Hey, that's a good. Hey, I'm proud of you. That's a good one.
Now, most chicks are gonna do this. They're gonna either be like, "Chow, boo, I'm not gonna mess with you," or they're gonna become overly sexual because they want you to break that.
To cave, yep.
They want you to cave. The reason why I tell you to do this for because the average person can only fake for about 3 to 6 months. By that 12th month, they'd have slipped a little bit, and if they slip within that 12 months, you can say, "Whew, I ducked a bullet. I ain't never had sex. It ain't my baby." Like you can say shit like that. Like I ain't mine. Like I'm good. This is the thought process I tell people. You're supposed to be focusing on money, retirement, where you're gonna end up living. And where do you sit on the conscious spectrum? That's the questions you need to ask yourself as a young black man.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. I need to hit you in the back line for some of this stuff because you know you be knowing, man. Like
that's because
I gotta hit you in the back line. For real.
And let me tell you why I know, Bodwin, before I let you get out of here. I do not get on the internet and look at cheeks all day.
Shoot, neither do I. How you think I became? I ain't gonna say successful. How you think I got so much knowledge so early? It's because like some of that stuff is just because I know how it is, man. It's like I just focus on my racing stuff and then trucking stuff. It's like I try to stay away from the whole females and all that because I know it ain't. I mean, bro, it's only so much I can do on the road anyway.
Right.
So it's like it doesn't like. What do I get out of looking at stuff like that?
You don't get nothing. You get temptation. You get sexually skewed. And I'm gonna be real. Half of them chicks y'all looking at are men anyway. I said it. Yeah. A lot of these is trannies anyway. So I'm confused.
They don't get it, man. They don't get it.
A lot of y'all in love with Puerto Rican boys. I'm gonna be real.
They don't see it, man. They don't see it.
Right, and they don't hear me. Hold on, I gotta let my dude in here. It was nice talking to you, Baldwin. Stay conscious. Don't do drugs. Make sure you scrapping up out here. You don't need no more mixed children in the street. Make sure you do what you're supposed to do. And make sure you're married. Stay hustle. Listen, this is my thing. Like I said, I'm not against anybody's love. I'm not against it. I'm telling you the reason I pick what I pick. Number one, I'm sexually attracted to what I'm picking. Okay, that's one. Number two, I just believe that my resources and influence should go to a descendant of chattel slavery in America. Number three, I do not hate my grandmother and mother. I don't look at the woman I pick as to be better than my mom was. I believe my mom was great. And I rather be with something that somewhat resembles her situation. Not saying that she looks like her. I'm saying in her socioeconomic situation. That's me. I don't have no problem with people dating white girls. That's your business. That ain't my business, bro. It ain't my problem. I like what I like. I like black women. Now, you like white women? Love who you love, man. I ain't no hater. You know, because I'm tell you what an old white man told me. It's all pink on the inside, and everybody the same color when the lights go off. That's your situation. That's a choice you make. Okay? That's just not a choice for me. It's okay. I'm trying to make you understand two things. When you make these decisions out here, these decisions freaking matter. I don't care if you're dating white or black, green, man or woman. If you do not have your sexuality in check, you are going to lose your money. I believe my uncle used to say, a fool and his money will soon part. You understand that? A fool and his money will soon part. If you out here and you a fool for sex, this can be, let me tell you something, women, you can take everything I'm saying and twist it. Because a lot of y'all are what they call dickmatized anyway. So don't think men is the only one out here messing up. If you don't have control of your sexuality, you will lose your money. That is the price of not having control of your sexuality. That's the price. It cost. It always cost. None of this is free. None of it. Now, I'm not saying she the devil. Don't do that, Mikes. All of it costs. When you decide what you want to do with yourself, if you decide that I'm just going to let my sexuality wane, I'm going to hit everything that's walking, it's going to cost you. It can cost you your health, sexually transmitted diseases. It can cost you your freedom, rape charges. It can cost you your money, child support. What was that? What happened? Oh, somebody hit the super chat. Y'all see the bar turn red? We're trying to hit that 200. It's going to cost you. That's not a trucking tip. That's a life tip. It's a life tip. And these guys may try to warp this into some very super macho thing. It isn't macho, bro. It's some people are smart and some people are stupid. And when you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. It's just that freaking simple. Some of you guys will come on here and tell me you want to take over the whole entire world. I want money, I want this, I want that, because I be thinking in the Bill Gates term and all this and the Warren Buffett term. Them fools held 30-year marriages. Look how quiet it got. Yeah. They were in 30-year marriages. 30-year marriages, bro. Appreciate that, Bowden. Hit the Cash App. They were in 30-year marriages, bro, when they got their fortunes. Warren Buffett was together for 40-something years. Jeff Bezos was together over 20-something, 30 years. How can you take the business acumen of the people that you so-called look up to, but you don't think that their relationship is a business choice? You can match them and, get an LLC and all that stuff, right? You can match them and all that stuff. And when I say, hey, you need to be with them forever. Dennis J. Reeves, thanks for hitting the Cash App. When I tell you, oh, well, monogamy is a part of that, you laugh at it and you whore. There's no part of their plan that tells you to whore, bro. No part. There's only one money man that was able to whore like that, and that was Hugh Hefner. But his business was that. You're a trucker. You're trying to go get contracts and all this stuff. When you get to the heads of these trucking companies, they're married, bro, for 30, 40 years. They don't have a bunch of baby mamas. They're not chasing cheeks. So don't tell me, oh, I'm smart about my business. If you are whoring, you're not smart about your business. The easiest way to run yourself into financial liability is sex. That's the easiest way to do it. You got to get that under control. You got to calm down. Think. How can you think when all the blood is in your private parts, bro? Warren Buffett is not still with his wife. His wife left him for the past 7 years and she died. He has another chick. But he didn't want to leave. She left. Yes, and them Playboy stories are terrible, bro. If you cannot sing, if you cannot think, trust the shooter. He says, wrap it up. He wants me to stop doing this. Shooter wants me to wrap it up, y'all. Y'all want me to stop? Should I stop? If you cannot control yourself, you're going to run yourself into liability. That's why I asked a simple question to the guy. How can you be driving? How can you be driving for a year or 2 years and don't know your clock? See, the human mind is studying something. You're just not studying what's pertinent to your situation. What were you looking up? What were you studying during those 2 years when you didn't learn how to run? What were you learning? That means it's not if you're studying or not, it's what you're studying. You're studying how to get what you desire. And that is usually sex in America. That's why y'all have 2 and 3 cars and, stuff like that. You have the things that bring what you want attracted to you. That's what it is, bro. That's the only way you could do 2 years of a job and have no idea how to run your clock. That is the only way you could get that done. King, they trying to get you to DM the number. Horn blast. You don't know how to do macros, you shouldn't be driving a truck. Takes 2 seconds. If you know how to use Instagram, you can learn how to use a macro. Come on now. I've tried not to block you, trust the shooter, but you're saying stupid stuff after stupid stuff. When I come to you, I hope you walk away with something that I'm telling you and it actually resonates with you. I hope it actually helps. Because if I was thinking in this way at 20, I'd be running the world, bro. That's the truth. I listened to a old millionaire, because I know a few of them. They watch. They're in the comments, which just don't say anything. They're watching what y'all are saying. There are 4 millionaires that watch my channel every time I go live. And what this old millionaire tells me, when I do talk to him, I talk to him like once or twice a month. He says the most money I've ever lost was dealing with relationships. Not business, not the economy, none of that. It's relationships. The most capital I've ever lost at one time. It is a simple thought process, but it is a very vital one. It's a very vital one. Why do you keep drilling it? Because y'all don't seem to understand. Like he said, most of y'all, what he says, you're trying to teach people who only after money, plus black to control what's the lack to control their vices. You're lucky it's that 10% of blacks that keep the convo going. He's right. Everything MacValve said is right. You only care about, it's just greed and temptation. That's all you care about. But I'm promising you that will get old. I promise it, bro. I promise you it will get old. Hold on. Gold Phoenix, I didn't even know you were still in there. Oh, he must be out. I promise you it will get old, bro. How much can you have? How much? You will see what I'm saying is true in time. In time. I'm Diggy Down Brown. Look, the biddies is in my inbox. I done seen chicks inbox me with freaking bananas in their body, all type of freaky stuff, bro. All type. If you don't know how to work through that temptation, the world is going to chew you up, bro. I'm going to be real with you. The world is going to chew you up. It's going to chew you up. Because you can't even stop smoking marijuana long enough to make $100,000 a year. You can't stop chasing butt long enough to stay out to make your money. You can't do 2 basic things. And you wonder why you're not at the level of these people. You don't deserve to be there. Because the higher you go up the ladder, a word is used more and more often, and it's called discipline. Discipline. The higher you go up the ladder, discipline. The more disciplined you are, the higher you can reach in society, period. What was that? Oh, $5. Peer character lifting some widget saying, keep it up. Appreciate the love. Kayeski, how I say your name? I don't understand y'all, man. I really don't. But it will become apparent in time. In time, man. One day y'all get it. And it's like I'm speaking into the woods. And then when it's all said and done, it's, oh, man, TV was right, man. It's too late now. You done blew 7 years of your life. You got 3 baby mamas. They taking your check, overcharging you. You understand? You got to put insurance on every one of them kids, bro. That's only add up, dog. It adds up. And I come tell you the real, man. I'm a sucker, bro. That's all I am. Hey, man, talk about macros. I don't want to hear this. You don't want to hear this because you're out here chasing butt. That's why you don't want to hear it. And it feels like I'm talking about you personally. The only time you can take all this personal anger off on me is when I'm hitting a nerve. Y'all are sluts. Chasing cheeks.
No, I ain't tryna hang out a Kiki. I got 3 phones and one of them creaky. Tryna see who can stack it the quickest. This that dope for your nose, better picky. He be loving these hoes, he'll pick me. I be proud of my pennies like Sticky.
Bet I give her 9 shots, I can fetch it. This got me a drum
and that bitch all affected.
2 diamonds on me, they dancing like Whitney.
Hold on. Stop it. Someone just stopped the ending of the live.
Bro, I didn't even know you was ending it.
I start ending it when I realize they not interested in what I'm saying no more. They want me to get off, so I get off.
But what is the problem though? Why they not listening to this? Look, I was just in a traffic jam, a Jimmy jam, right?
Mm-hmm.
For like 25 minutes, bro. Guess why?
Why?
Super truckers, bro. Super truckers.
What they do?
Saw a whole truck flipped over. Like, okay, you see I'm on the highway, right?
Right.
See that wall right there?
Yeah.
If that wall wouldn't have been there, they would have been slid over there to the other side of the road, dog.
Oh, they done cut him off. He talking too much realness. They want me to get off the live. I'm going to sit back and see if y'all want me to get off the live. Do y'all want me to get off the live?
Let me in. Let that game, don't give a fuck, I'ma win. I bring the blade to your chinny.
Should we cut it off right now?
Yeah, you ain't no Timmy was spinning the bin.
She give me neck like a name was correct. We can say, man, I don't got no new friends. She always looking for money to spend. I'm always looking to fuck on her friend. Now how do you niggas feel comfortable claiming some shit when you know that it's really pretend? And when you get jammed, you gon' tell on your man. And you end up telling them stories again.
Yeah. Should we be getting off the live right now? Come on, doggy. What we doing, Slime? Should we be getting off? Have I been on here talking y'all head off too long? We burned too many miles.
Catching that Louis Vuitton. Can't get that bitch on my own. She want that new Saint Laurent. I get that bitch what she want. She want me run at the set. Tell that little bitch to fall back. Can't get your bitch off my back. Roll, tell me no 50 if she getting iffy, we getting the strap.
Wow.
2 inches buzz on the pack. We said the shirt just right. Mama forgive me, I think they gon' get me. That's why I be towing this.
I should get off right now. Should I get off, bro?
I don't know, man. It's on you.
Man, it's the hottest show in truck and YouTube, bro. And they try to act like
I mean, unless you want to make some more money. I mean, hey, I just say stay on about another 30 minutes.
You just trying to burn some miles, man. You ain't, bro.
Nah, bro, I'm almost in Dallas. I don't care.
So you about to be done.
I'm about to be over with. 1 load up, 1 load back. I'm finished.
1 load up.
Park in me.
Listen, man. Listen.
Well, that load paid money.
Listen.
Had to go grab that.
What's the biggest place you lost money at in your life? You think, bro?
The biggest place.
The biggest factor.
Place or. Oh man.
It gotta be women. Oh, they cut him off again. Every time. Why every time we about to ask King the hard question, he get cut off, bro? What's up with that? King don't want to tell us the truth. Keep burning miles. They want me to keep burning miles, doggy. All right, Jack Frost. He says keep it going. Alto says, I appreciate all the love. All right, this is what I'm going to do. Because y'all feel like y'all still want to burn some miles. I see that. Y'all still want. Should I drop the link and let the new people call in?
I'm racist. Fuck up the rest, I'ma take it. Remember we tried out the vacant.
You know this is a Kill VCR on IG, right? Follow him for the music. Do y'all want to call in? Who want to call in? You tell me what to talk about.
My stick in the coat. She call you Sally, my dick in her throat. Ain't got no bread, little nigga alone. Still do the most, walk around with the toast.
Yeah, you better leave me alone. You can get put like a clone.
Boy, you a chicken, I'm back to the bone. Sipping on Remy, but digging your kitty. I butt like a semi, you hear me?
Should we
feel me? She see me.
Should we let people call in?
Pussy pop like a willy.
Yeah.
Shorty a roller, I looked at my Rolodex. Before that hoe that you cup, you ain't know it. You ain't with that plan, I'm saying you know. And that walk on the water, little bitch got got it soaking wet. Gave her a pill and she shaking like jello. Lil' mama asked if I'm high. Hello. Watch me step in my shoe looking too white. Gave her the dig and $1, she do right. Mr. Chow dinner, I only took 2 bites. Got a new Glocky, that shit got me too high. Some balance, some walkie, that shit got me too right. She wanna do business, then I'm fucking tonight. Yeah.
Just in that Louis Vuitton. Can't get that bitch on my.
All right, I'm gonna let some people call in first, cause my boy Frost said keep it going. So I'm gonna let some people call in first. We gonna give y'all a second to hit the link. You.
Oh, my bad, bro. I hit the wrong button. Look, man, I got my mans with me over here.
You still got my dog with you, man. We gonna drop the dog off, bro.
Boy, that joker, that huge now, boy.
Wow. Now you ain't answer our question.
Oh, where did I lose the biggest money?
In your life, is it women, relationships, kids? Where you lost the biggest chunk of money?
Trucks.
Oh, no, you tell them not to leave.
Ooh, I had to figure it out quick. I had to figure it out, man.
But
people lying to me, bro, about how they could put me on to do this and do that.
Oh,
and
no.
I'm spending money thinking that I'm finna be a millionaire overnight.
That's where you. So you telling me it's some scams in the trucking industry?
What? Boy, the biggest scales is in the trucking industry.
Give me
industry and tax time.
Give me a trucking. Hold on one second. Dream Madness says, okay, music, doesn't it go against what you're saying? I'm an adult. Music does not influence me. If you're that stupid where you're influenced by music, you're a retard and you should go through pain in your life. Kill yourself. Keep going. Anyway, I mean, when you watch Scarface, did you sniff coke and shoot Colombians? Shut up. It's so dumb, bro. But so tell me tell me one of the biggest trucking scams you've heard. Like that you've dealt with personally. You ain't gotta say their name. Just the movement. What is the scam that you like caught up in? Is like, yo, they making more money than me. I'm losing.
Okay, far as if you put this certain amount of money down on this to get this, to do this, you can make this, but in reality, they really took your money and you made nothing. Because first off, in order to do this, I can't get no gist, bro. We gotta go to. You still got whatchamadoodle?
Yeah.
What we be talking about behind the wall over there?
So you want to say that behind the wall?
Kinda. They gotta go over there to hear this.
All right.
I can't get it out right
This is what we gonna do.
Facts.
Tomorrow I'm gonna go live again because I do it twice a week. We gonna do the regular live in front of the wall, and when King come in to drop them dirty giblets, we gonna go behind the wall. Okay?
You gotta sign up for it.
You gotta sign up for it because he was about to lay it. He want to speak loosely,
I was finna let it go, but I said
the ops.
I forgot where I was at.
Patreon, New Regime Entertainment. If you don't got it, go get the app immediately. Hold on, 1 second. I gotta let Pat back in here. I gotta let Pat back in here. Mr. Harvey, what did you want to say?
What up? What up? I know my service acting funny.
No, you good. I can hear you.
Oh yeah, all right. Shit. I gotta become a member, man. I gotta become a member. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it later on this afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause the reason why I've been on the road back and forth doing many things, and I found a position where I can get home at least 2 times a week to be able to handle the show. And the second half of the show is going to start going behind the wall when I get people like King is a big.
This shit sound crazy.
King is a big fleet owner, so he has a lot of good gems, but a lot of the things he say can't be said, and it has to be said behind the wall. So we do it behind the wall so the people behind the wall can get gems that everybody else can't get. When he says it out loud, it can be taken, it can be misconstrued. The ops can hear it, and we not giving the ops nothing.
Damn, you sound like a robot right now. I think it's my service going through the desert.
Yeah, it's your service, homie. And we're not giving that out just for the regular, man. That's gonna be behind the wall. I'm gonna be home. I'm secure in the place I'm at now. So then why the attitude? That's how black always. All right, hold on. Let me address this since we have time. Then why the attitude? That's why blacks always get it. The music they listen to manipulates them. I'm just being honest. No, you're being like a retard. Everything that is media manipulates you. TV, commercials, signs. You still watch movies. You still watch all of that. I'm an adult. Now, that may be right for a child, but I'm not a child, and this ain't a child channel. Okay? So unless you're going to watch absolutely no entertainment at all, you get out of here. Because my thing is, we always go to the rappers saying they influence kids. How come you didn't bring up The Wire? How come you didn't bring up The Wire? How come you didn't bring up New York Undercover? How come you didn't bring up SVU, Chicago PD? Kids watch that too. But the only thing you're interested in discussing is the black art form. You're a coon. You're a fat coon. That's all you are. And out of all of these different media platforms that have $1 billion backing it, Viacom and the people who put out Zeus, who put out Bad Girls Club and all this other type of stuff, you say nothing about those white people that push that narrative to black people. The only one you have a problem with is black people. You're a coon. Now I'm gonna block you because I don't mess with busters. I can't integrate. You go over to the Jigaboo channel and they be like, yeah, you kind of right. Pass me the Cavassier. You go over there and do that where they frying chicken and shuckleberry. You go do that over there. You already know how I get down, doggy. I'm sorry, man. I ain't mean to do that, dog. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, man.
What's that, Shuckleberry?
Every trucking company's hiring, Ricky. That's a stupid question. You see why I don't be on here too long?
Him, bro? What's wrong with him, bro? My boy could be gone for 2 years. They coming at him. Damn.
No, because my problem is this. They always do that. Well, we need to talk about, I mean, how you gonna do that then play that music?
Other people's channels, bro, and let them have it.
They don't,
it's always you?
Because they always hate me because I touch on the things that black people, or usually it's black people doing it to me, that they don't want to admit. Let's admit this. You're sexually out of control. Y'all come up here talk about honor, but you got 6 baby mamas and 3 marriages. You can't do that with me. I'm an adult. You can't play the, let's be real. You can't do the real nigga card with me. I'm a grown man. You can't tell me that, the music is ruining the kids, but your kid plays Call of Duty.
And that's, look, Call of Duty, kids play.
Grand Theft Auto.
Other Grand Theft Auto, and it's another one, Saints Row or something.
Saints Row. So
all that is corrupting your kid's mind. So what's the difference with music?
Now listen, my kid plays Call of Duty. I'll admit that to you. But we also have discussions about what's real and what's fake. This is entertainment, son. If your kid can be influenced by something as easy as media, he can be influenced by a friend at school. He can be that means he can be influenced by anyone. He's a follower. And if you're a follower, you deserve to die. That's my thought process.
To know. Right.
Now, here goes the second thing. You come over here to listen to my message. Y'all come over here to listen to my message, right? Y'all come over here to listen to my message. But the truth is, like Highway Journey was saying in her text, Highway Journey was telling y'all to share. Y'all don't share what I do.
Crazy.
Y'all don't share. Y'all don't share it. But let me tell you something. When Beyonce comes out with something, you share it all over the place. When a rapper gets shot, you share it all over the place. You don't share this to your friends and say, hey, man, this guy's speaking some real stuff. Listen to him. You don't share my stuff. Now, let me tell you why. Because you're coons.
Yeah, man.
You're Jigaboo, fried chicken, hot sauce, greasy lip coons. And that's the freaking truth. And y'all don't like me because I tell it like it is.
Marmalade scooping.
Marmalade scooping, sugar shine shoe dancing coons. That's what y'all are. And all y'all care about is sex, butt, rappers, and cars. That's it.
All that, man, don't mean nothing at all because it's just like you got all this stuff to keep you happy, but are you really happy?
Pressure.
I mean, what if you got all that stuff and can't share it with nobody? Like, then you're miserable. So you want to try to mm, make everybody else's life miserable that's around you. That's why I only have a handful of people that I fool with, bro.
Smart.
That's it. That's
Smart.
it. I don't look because the more you go up, the more people gonna try to bring you down. So you got to stay away from that negativity mess because you only want to surround yourself with people who's doing better.
Right.
That's it.
And
That's it,
and,
man.
and the top dogs you talk to, they have what they call discipline. Now listen, I'm not an easy friend to have because I'm gonna tell you the truth. And you're not gonna always like what I say, and I don't care. I'm not here. I can't tell you I'm your friend if I don't tell you the damn truth. Okay? No one is coming up to you and telling you what the truth is because it's hard to tell y'all anything, bro. And I know it
Right.
pisses people off, and I know it makes y'all mad, but it should. I want you to be mad. I want you to be in pain because pain is a great learner. That's the only time y'all pay attention to something is when it hurts. It's that simple. I am a person that is fortified in my beliefs. There's no music that can sway me a certain direction.
Exactly. If you do, that means you easily influenced.
You're easily influenced, and of course, you're taught to hate your own culture. I don't hate my own culture. I don't hate jazz music and hip hop music. It is my culture, and I'm gonna play it because the funny thing is, y'all come. This is the funny thing now. Y'all done got me going now. This is the funny thing. This is the funny thing. I get criticized for playing rap music, but when the white girl is singing King Von, she does 20 million hits.
Ain't that the truth?
Ain't that something? What's funny is
that the truth?
I get penalized for being what I am naturally, but if I go over to Peter McKinnon, he used hip hop phrases and he has 24 million followers. What's up, everybody? What's up? Killing it, crushing it. Those are hip hop phrases. So the only person who gets paid on this platform for acting black is people who aren't black. All that what's up, all that's black people shit.
Mm-hmm.
But when they come up here and say, what's up, guys, they get 2 million fucking followers. When I do it, it's like, oh, turn the channel down. It's aggressive. Kill yourself.
Aggressive. So they basically want to try to control what you say.
They want to
Can't nobody control what I say or do.
They want to control what I say, but the culture vultures, you're right, Johnny. They come on here and use black content all the time, bro. They say, what's up, homegirl, best friend, my guy, sis. They say all of those things, roll their eyes. They wear the nails the way you wear them, and they get 3 million freaking subs in a sponsorship. I do it, and I'm aggressive.
Right.
That's why I got to the point where it's like, I'm going to play my fucking music. It's my culture, bro. I'm going to play it.
Yeah. It's the best thing, man, because it's like, look, in order for you to get where you need to be, just be yourself. Don't try to put on and be fake because being fake gets you nowhere. Because one day you're going to explode. So why not just be yourself to who you are to get where you need to be? Either they're going to accept it or they're not. It's other people out there who will put you on just by you being you.
Do you know why they hate it? Do you know why they hate it the most, bro? So you know this, but they don't know this. It's new regime music, bro. That's what y'all don't like.
We all know that.
You hear me?
And I mean, what they don't, but like, I do and stuff like that.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like, you don't get banned for playing music on your channel because you own it. They don't know that. But if you, let's just say somebody else on there got their own channel, but they play King Von music.
Right.
They gonna get copyrighted.
Immediately.
Don't get copyrighted over here.
I don't get copyrighted immediately because I was there for the studio discussion. I was there sending the money for the studio time. I was there sending the money for the video. I was there for the whole thing. It's new regime music, baby. I can play it all I want to. I never get hit. But if I go in here and play something, that's why they really don't like it, bro. They don't like it because I know the loopholes. I know what I'm doing. Y'all are fake, bro. It's all fake BS. That's why I don't be around y'all like that. No, none of y'all know where I live at for real. Because I be on the low.
On the low.
And whatever that internet search tells you, it's 3 times wrong, bro. My car say one
All the
thing.
way.
My ID say one thing. My cell phone say something else.
Yep. And I know this for a fact.
For a fact, I'm nowhere near where you think I'm at. A lot of y'all still think I live in Las Vegas like a sucker.
You been gone from there for
2 years, bro.
Yeah, 2 years.
Man,
now.
I'm about to be in Vegas. TB, where you at? I'm not near you. I make a point.
I'm not on the strip anymore.
I make a point not to be nowhere where y'all are at, bro.
Found.
Hold on, man. You go to BS. What's this? What we talk about? They on
Always
me.
something, doggy.
They on me, doggy. All the time, man. They on me.
It's all good, man, bro. But you got to where you was because of why? You stayed true to yourself. You did what you wanted to do without hearing no lip. You know what I'm saying? Even if you heard the lip, you didn't worry about it because it's other people out there.
Right.
No matter. You grind. You put blood, sweat, and tears and all this stuff.
Right. And that's the best
That's
way
what counts the most.
That's the best way to do it, man. I'm about to get on off of here. I appreciate you for calling in, King.
Oh yeah. Hey, when you can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you do the thing, you doing it tomorrow behind the wall?
Yeah.
At what time?
Yeah, I'll try to start at 2. We'll do the live,
Okay.
and then when the live ends, we'll go behind the wall.
You know what we do.
Yeah.
You know what we do.
Right,
You know what
right.
we do. Hit me up,
Mhm.
shoot me the thing, and then we'll do our do.
You gonna be at the
know what I'm
crib?
saying? Yeah, I'm gonna be at home tomorrow. So my load dropping at 4 in the morning. So I had time to take the truck to the yard and
All that.
that, and I'm done.
All right, you get your USB mic yet?
No,
You set up your computer yet?
no.
Cause I'm about to do a real serious podcast situation since I'm secure where I'm
Okay.
at.
Let me know, and I can easily get it done. It's just that I haven't been on this world in forever.
Right,
bro. You
right.
heard what sis said?
But I need.
I ain't been on here in months.
What I'm saying is I need you on the panel every week. So I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna tell you what to get offline. I'm gonna tell you we gonna talk.
Hit me, right?
Right. Stay
I
up, bro.
bet.
I'm sorry I get all hype. That's my problem. A person may say, well, dang, TB's on drugs. He's smoking drugs. I'm not smoking drugs. I'm just too smart for you to tell me I'm a stupid. That's all it is. I know the truth. I know the truth. I know what y'all doing. I don't know. I'm trying to still work it out, Rich. I'm trying to work it out. Hit me on the gram. I'm trying to work it out. I'm trying to pick a day and stick to that day, Rich. That's it. Hit me on the gram. We'll text back and forth. What I want y'all to understand is it's all a lie. It's not real. What is? Most of it. Most of it's bullshit. Yes, I drown the clock up in your face because that's the thing that pays you. I'm going to drown in what makes you money. Have you noticed that when you go to these trucking companies, they teach you, let me tell you what a trucking company teaches you? Because they don't teach you how to make money. What is the main thing that the trucking company teaches you? The trucking school and your trainer. What's the main thing they drill into you? I'll wait. We're waiting. Thank you to Z, Johnny, O'Durl, Mr. Gordon. They teach you how not to crash. like Wilson said. The main thing a company teach you is safety. Why? Company does not teach you how to manage your clock because y'all would know how to do it and y'all don't. Why is they so focused on safety? Why is that the only conversation a company wants to have with you instead of telling you how to make money? It's right on the screen, Playboy. Cash App's right there in green. Mr. Gordon again, Mr. Johnny again. They are teaching you safety because safety is where they're most liable to get sued. That's where they lose the most money at. Safety. If you mess up in safety, you get hit by DOT. That costs them what? Money. Tony is on point. It affects their insurance premium, cash payouts, loss of equipment. So they teach you the thing that saves them money. And they should. They're not wrong for that. But you're coming here, I always stay on the thing that makes you what? Money. Because the point of you doing this is to make money. That is why I harp on money making. That's why I harp on money making. Where do you get paid? That's the question you should be asking. What's the main thing I need to know to make money in trucking, TB? The clock. The clock is universal. It don't matter if you're owner-op or not, bro. The clock. That's why I always stay on it so hard. It's the clock. That's where your money's at. When you get deeper in the game, you'll learn how to play with your fuel to make more money. That's an extra $200, $300, $400 a week when you know how to mess with your fuel. Precision fueling, knowing the sweet spot in the truck, that's even more money in your pocket. The pay scale, detention pays and accessories and all that stuff, that's even more money in your pocket. I'm also the one that came on here and told you that you need to learn how to be a recruiter. Because that's more money in your pocket. That's extra 20 grand a year. Half of y'all, the company gives y'all business cards. Do you pass them out? No. And if your company don't give you business cards, it costs $10 to get your own business cards offline. $10. Johnny, appreciate it, my guy. He said exactly $10 too. You could be passing that out at the young bucks at the truck stop. Hey, man, listen, that don't work over there, man. Over here, we getting paid good. Pass a card out. And if you like your company, you ain't lying. I could have been eating off y'all on referrals, bro. But if a company do something, I ain't going to push it all the time, bro. A lot of y'all got social media followings. I see y'all on TikTok. Y'all don't even tell people to go to your company and use my name. Y'all don't even do that. Just leaving money on the table. That's extra $3,000, $4,000 every 2 months. Because all you care about is butt cheeks. That's the truth. You care about sex. Sex and flashing. It's despicable. So real, I want to jump out my body, man. Mr. Gordon, appreciate you. You're the only member to the channel in here. Hit the join button at the front of the Trucker Brown channel. That's why he has that extra emblem on his name. How can you be a bird, man, if you don't know how to count? I just be wanting y'all to listen, bro. It's a beautiful career you can have, man. You can set yourself up real nice, real nice. You can be down here with me in the Gulf of Texas right now. You hear me? But y'all rather keep up bullshit. Y'all rather keep up bullshit. That's y'all shit, bro. Bullshit all day. Let's talk about bullshit. But you want some money. Get out of here. You don't want no money. You ain't no money, girl. Y'all ain't no Romulus, bro. Here go the quickest way to get yourself some money right here. Go to a company, run, and when they tell you to train, do it. Stack that bread up. Move to a part of the country that's cheaper, that you can deal with. That's even more money in your pocket. That's the easiest level up move I can give you. And I hate to say this, Mr. Harvey, Atlanta is not one of them places to move to be cheaper. Atlanta is going to be as expensive as New York in 3 years. But y'all don't hear me, though. I know the Blue Beacon lines be the worst. I know it did, Johnny. I know a lot of y'all depressed out here because I was depressed out here. I know the truth. I just want to see you make it, bro. That's it. I don't know you. I'm not near you to get nothing from you. None of that. These lives are going to mean something every week. It's going to be something you shouldn't miss. That's why it's burning miles. You burning miles, but you getting a good message. It's good for the brain. It's good for the brain. You are what you eat, but even more than that, you are what you consume. If you consume trash, you'll be trash. It's that freaking simple.
Hey, Sinclair, fuck we doing, slugs? Cam, where the fuck we at? Hey.
I got a spurt in the fucking beat, you heard?
Ooh, dressed in that Louis Vuitton. Can't get that bitch on my arm. She want that new Saint Laurent. I get that bitch what she want. She want me run at the set. Tell that little bitch to fall back. Can't get your bitch off my back. Roll, tell me no 50 if she getting iffy, we getting the strap. Too high, just buzz on the pack. We set it straight, just try right. Mama forgive me, I think they gon' get me. That's why I be towing the strap. R.P. Miller, this man. These niggas gon' fall like a mat.
Down,
Two shots, man down. Wrist on, bust down. Mic drum, and I'm in the end zone. Touchdown, and your bitch crushed it. It's a clown. I deserve a free throw, cause niggas living foul. Funny, I ain't fucked on your bitch in a while. You can get the hands, no Kobe, Chris Childs. T&K, I'm fucking, I'm Mr. Childs. Ooh, dressed in that Louis Vuitton. Can't get that bitch on my arm. She want that new Saint Laurent. I get that bitch what she want. She want me run at the set. Tell that little bitch to fall back. Can't get your bitch off my back. Off-white shoes, I'm racist. Fuck up the rest, I'ma take it. Remember we tried out the vacant. Remember we tried out the basement. Remember they said I won't make it. Won't tuck my chain, you won't take it. Hit that boy right on the payment. Watch that boy leave a like, but he hate it.
Waterloo, hell, my stick in the coat. She call you Sally, my dick in her throat. Ain't got no bread and little nigga alone. Still do the most, walk around with the toast. Yeah, you better leave me alone. You can get smoked like a cone. Boy, you a chicken, I'm back to the bone. Sippin' on Remy, but digging your kitty. I butt like a semi, you hear me? You feel me? She see me, she dig it. Right on the dick, pussy pop like a willy. Yeah. Shawty a roller, I looked at my Rolodex. Been for that hoe that you cup, you ain't know it. Yeah, ain't with that plan, I'm saying you know it. That walk on no water, little bitch got it soaking wet. Gave her a pill and she shaking like jello. Lil' mama asked if I'm high. Hello. Watch when you step in my shoe looking too white. Gave her the dig and $1, she do right. Mr. Chow dinner, I only took 2 bites. Got a new Glocky, that shit got me too right. Some balance, some walkie, that shit got me too right. She wanna do business, then I'm fucking tonight. Yeah.
Dressed in that Louis Vuitton. Can't get that bitch on my arm. She want that new Saint Laurent. I get that bitch what she want. She want me run at the set. Tell that little bitch to fall back. Can't get your bitch off my back.
Pressure. Y'all think I'm done? How you know I'm done already, huh? If I get on the game after this, dog, I don't even know, man. Give me something to eat, man. I just be trying to show y'all, man. I'm playing different angles on you, bro. All this new regime music. I pay for it to get done, Playboy. I'm a big dog, you know that.
Yeah, back up the spot like I back up the dope. Back through the city, I'm back on good hope.
Kill VCR.
Like, yo, nigga one battle, that nigga get choked.
A kill VCR. Follow him on IG.
Like, I'm in this bitch with my brother, Dwayne. Nigga won't fight, he gon' die. Slime in her face when I pull out the snake. I come correct, I can't make no mistakes. She kissing girls, you know I got her straight. Came before now, you know that got her A. The Glock and the Chevy don't box like a Chevy. I threw her fire, now she hot and she ready. She cranking presents, she still love that Eddie. Eat up that box, I won't eat her spaghetti. Yeah. Suck the dick, sing my song, fuck it good, leave me alone. Nigga want smoke, then I'm bringing the bone. Pulling the party, I bring it along. I got hoes in this party, they singing along. I was down on my dick and I needed a loan. Ran that shit to the top, I'm the king on my own. I kissed that hoe in the cheek like she special. I could box you for free, but that beef gon' be extra. She bought me a Mirrors, this bitch can't be serious. She calling my phone, asking questions, Alexa. Walk in the back of the bank like a teller. Yeah, dog in the spot like Cruella. That pussy retarded, so I call her Riri. She know when she see me, she bringing them. Fuck all that patience, I ran out of weight. Terabyte, baby, I ran out of space. I hit the gas until I'm out of space. Sipping Bel Air cause I ran out of ace. Hit from the back, I'ma pull out a lace. If I'm eating cat, then I'm saying my grace. My birthday just passed, baby throwing that cake. Got my quarantine mask, fucking hoe staying safe. Yeah, back on the spot like I back up the dough. Back through the city, I'm back on good hoe. Sipping on yellow, these nigga like yo. Nigga one battle, that nigga get choked. Call me a monkey, I'm really insane. Nigga keep playing, we mix it like Kane. I'm in this bitch, my brother. Nigga won't fight, he gon' die. Slime in her face when I pull out the snake. I come correct, I can't make no mistakes. She kissing girls, you know I got her straight. Came before now, you know that got her A. The Glock and the Chevy don't box like a Chevy. I threw her fire, now she hot and she ready. She cranking presents, she still love that Eddie. Eat up that box, I won't eat her spaghetti.
Pressure. It's gonna take y'all a minute to catch me, God. I'm gonna be real. It's gonna take you a minute to catch me, doggy.
Green roses, green, green.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all just not as good as we, Playboy. Y'all show sucks, bro. You know it.
All I smoke is good, though. Hey. I definitely did that jump too early.
Yeah, all I smoke is good dope. Hey, green roses, green roses. Yeah, all I smoke is good dope. Hey, green roses, green roses, green roses. I'm smoking piff right out the zip, cause I can never trust a bitch. I'm so focused on my shit, so suck my dick and hush your lips. 93 is what I breathe, it's what I be, so what you need? I was born in 95, I'm too ahead of my time.
Rain, 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 rain. Hold up.
Hello?
Okay.
I got it for the low, you're watching me, just watch a hoe. You play with me, you gotta go. We throw up signs like Naruto. Drop a foe inside my 40, smack you with the bottle, bro. I'm a smoker until my body comatose. Even when I'm Holy Ghost, I'm blowing hoes of holy smoke. Yeah, I am my only hope. I'm the man, just ask your folks. Now they pay me for my quotes. You broke, you sell your homies though. Yeah. Hop out the porch, hop out the curb. Whoa, hey, serve you the word, just say the word. Whoa, wrist so cold, make it say burn. Whoa, kill, can't run when I put on my fur. Whoa, hey, hop out the porch, hop out the curb. Whoa, hey, serve you the word, just say the word. Whoa, wrist so cold, make it say burn.
Whoa,
kill, can't run when I put on my fur. I get high and read books. I am so fried, I'm cooked. Most of my partners is crooks. Pull up on you, now you're shook. I'm so plugged in with the Migos. Just go to play like I'm T.O. Shawty so bad that she Evo. But she love the green color, she go. My prices be high as my ego. I rap it and sell it, I got them burritos. I get a pack, make it big on. Bro, keep them shack at the free throws. Jason, my phone, call me Stevie. Counting this guap, I'm sleepy. We got it looking too easy. Spilling this lean in my freezer. I ain't choose it, I was chosen. Now I'm balling like DeRozan. Diamonds singing like they frozen. Keep the stick, now I'm Moses. Born red and call me O.
Pressure, man. I told you I was gonna take it slow. 3 hours. You hear me? 3 hours, man.
I'm back at her. That money. Hey. Got her back. I am not. Just with the Philly and shit like I'm Gilly. Put a bad bitch in the back of a Bentley. That money come when I call it assembly. Tryna be healthy, put lean in my assembly. Got a bad attitude, ain't go to friendly. I'm not Santa, I smoke out the chimney. I was 13 getting thrown like a frisbee. No, we ain't boxing, get hit in your kidney. Play with your bitches to play with your mind. This not a stencil, you staying in line. This ain't a toy, you playing with iron. Nigga get 8 like he came before 9, yeah. I am not Mordecai, I am not regular. When I was 12, made a sell out my cellular. Boy, if you tell, go to hell what I'm praying for. You did not speak what you saw, what you saying for. I pop a perk and I go super saiyan for. All that rapping dog shit get the clapping off. Shoot at the maximum, niggas be maxing out. Shoot a whole movie cause niggas be acting out. On the line cause these niggas be acting foul. Niggas getting taxed off free throw. We just wanna work Home Depot. I'm Big Daddy, Lil Nino. Whole lot of water like Speedboat. Call up Chico